Delaware football is on the air from beautiful and historic Brown Field in Manchester, Iowa. It's the West Delaware Hawks and the Waverly-Shell Rock Go Hawks. Good evening, everybody. Along with Aaron Pleen and Bill Logan, this is Jamie Vaskey. Aaron, it's postseason time, and the team that ended the Hawks season last year is in town once again here tonight, and the Hawks will have to play well tonight if they want their season to continue here.
Yeah, the Hawks are just going to have to continue on what they did last week, and that's play really, really sound defense. Put some points on the board. They're going to have to score tonight, and hopefully, just continue to keep playing good, solid football. And if they do that, I think things will turn out well. If they're going to have to, and for me, Jamie, the biggest key is turnovers. Make sure that the Hawks, we can't give up Waverly-Shell Rock any more opportunities than what they're going to get tonight. So keep the turnovers in check, play good defense, and I think the Hawks are going to be okay.
We will go down to the third member of our broadcast team as Bill Logan is down on the West Delaware sideline. And Bill, you might have a report, as we mentioned before we went off the air after the pregame show, that we're waiting for the lights to come on that pole over here on the lights to come back on the pole on the southwest side of Brown Field. Any idea if we are delayed, I'm assuming, until them lights get fixed, aren't we?
Yeah, I just talked to the white hat down here, and we are waiting to see what's going to happen on this pole. There's 8 lights on that before, only 4 of them are working. It's so a little dark in the southwest corner, but being the do-it-all guy here for West Delaware, taking a look at it, hopefully he can come up with a solution here and get something going so we can get going here.
Well, you can give us another update tonight, and that is the update of the field conditions tonight. As you can see after warm-ups, the two teams warmed up. It's getting it is a little soft out there already, and the Hawks are going to, both teams are playing on that, so it's just a matter of what team can come out and play better on the wet field conditions.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen, and the Hawks just played in this a couple weeks ago down in Marion, almost same type of field condition. The only difference is the field right now is in much better shape than it was before the Marion game started, so hopefully that, will help out. Plus, there wasn't a game beforehand, so field's actually not too bad shape. It's going to be wet, but it'll get slick in spots in there between the 20 and 20. But both teams are coming in with a game plan. They both knew at the beginning of the week the Friday probably wasn't going to be too good, so I'm sure they both got somewhat of an alternate plan. But as each coach, especially this time of year, we plan for what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to do because that's what we do. And it's just a matter of coming out and execute.
Well, Bill, this is the team that ended the season for the Hawks last year on the same field, right here at Brown Field. A lot of these Hawks remember that. They're going to have to maybe keep some of that in the back of their mind here tonight. And as far as playing the Go Hawks here tonight.
Well, they are. And Waverly's one of those programs. They're good year in and year out. They've been about as many playoffs as the Hawks have. I think it's within 1 or 2 all time of playoffs. And you go back through the history, and I didn't do that. I did look at it about a month ago, but there's a lot of times the Hawks and Waverly have crossed paths throughout the years in the playoffs, and sometimes we come out ahead, and sometimes we don't, and it seems like whichever team doesn't usually has some pretty good success going farther. So, it's a big game. Yeah, the Hawks, they had a sour taste in their mouth last year. Last game of the year, they lost on Brown Field. Hawks don't like to lose on Brown Field, and that's one of the things coming in tonight. Protect Brown Field.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to continue talking to you against my better judgment after a little bribery that happened today on the All Request show that got me singing the song.
It wasn't a little bribery.
Yeah,
it was awesome bribery.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Is we'll talk to you throughout the game, and we may keep you updated on how the Dodgers are doing as they're supposed to get going here in just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, go Dodgers. I've already got crap along the sideline here tonight that wears my Dodger stuff, but it's not waterproof, so it's not as heavy as I'd like it down here tonight. Actually, with the bleachers right there, you really can't feel the wind too much right here. It's when you get down to about the 30-yard line to the north is where you're going to start feeling the wind. Now, I was watching as the kickers and the punters and the quarterbacks were warming up before in pregame. And you get down there to that north end of the field, watch kickoffs, watch punts. As that ball gets up in the air, it really wants to go to the east. So keep an eye on that. As the quarterback's throwing, watch the receivers have to maybe adjust their routes a little bit.
Hey, Aaron, he's not wearing his Dodger stuff. Could you call him maybe a fair weather fan as far as that Dodger stuff goes? First strike is the Go Hawks. We'll talk to you throughout the game, Bill. Have a good call down there.
Yes, we will. Have a good one, guys.
All right, the Hawks will kick off here to start this game as the Go Hawks elected to receive. As we appreciate Bill Logan, and he mentioned Bean. That's Mark Helmrich, the grounds maintenance guy here at West Delaware High School and throughout the whole district, as he's putting in a little extra time here tonight trying to get those lights working. He's got half of that one pole lit, so hopefully we can get the other one going here before too long. Waverly-Shell will start on offense, as we mentioned. Up front for the Go Hawks is Mosai Newsom. He's a highly touted junior for the Go Hawks, has had some looks from Coach Ferentz and the Hawkeyes. He's a 6'5", 237-pound junior. Also up front, Nathan Hill, Jeremy Chaplin, Seth Blanchett, and Matthew Bibler. The receivers for the Go Hawks are Josh Halverson and Jack Seward. And tight end is Jordan Geyer. Gabe Santiama is the fullback, Jordan Downing the running back, and Luke Velke is the quarterback for the Go Hawks. Defensively for the Hawks, up front, Jordan Brees, Matt Wickman, seniors Justin Brown and Harrison Goebel also up front for the Hawks on defense. Linebackers are Grant Morris, another senior. He leads this team in tackles with 52.5 total tackles and 9 tackles for loss. Ben Ridenauer, the junior, is the middle linebacker, and Logan Wynn, another linebacker for the Hawks. He's a junior. Cornerbacks are senior Tyler Kelly and Mitchell Mangold. He's a junior for the Hawks. And the safeties are Gavin Soppy and senior Drew Wubina. As it looks like the Go Hawks, we're going to head out. He's got half of those lights working, so we're gonna try that. It looks like they are going to kick off here, so we will be ready to go as the Hawks will go. Go Hawks will go from our right to our left in their road white uniforms with the white tops, with black numbers, white trousers, and those gold Go Hawks helmets with the Go Hawk on the side of them. The Hawks in their home black uniforms with the gray numbers, gray trousers, and gray helmets. As Mitchell Mangold's kick is away, and it's going to be taken out there by Jack Seward, and he went down to a knee to get that one. And the Go Hawks will have to start with it here, 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
And just a low line drive kick by Mangold there, and he did a great job of kicking it into that wind. And Waverly-Shell Rock just was knelt down there about the 10-yard line. So the Hawks are starting off good here.
So the Go Hawks will come set, and Luke Velke, and that's going to be the key tonight, Aaron, is stopping Luke Velke. He leads the team as their quarterback, but also leads the team in rushing as Santiama lines up behind him. He's the fullback. We'll see him a lot tonight as well. They give to Velke keeps it himself. He sneaks away from one tackle. He's got a big run up the middle. Hawks finally bring him down, as making the stop that time for the Hawks was Harrison Goebel, but that's going to be good for a first down for Luke Velke.
Well, and you got Velke and Santiama who come in together, combined for about 1,300 yards, Jamie. And so it's a two-headed monster here for Waverly-Shell Rock, and the Hawks are going to have to keep their heads on swivels tonight.
So first down comes on the first play of the game. This one is going to be given to Santiama, and he's tripped up at the 40-yard line as Cabron Cook in on the stop that time. That's a gain of 9 yards for Santiama there on first down as he's out to the West Delaware, to the Waverly 41-yard line is where he's at there. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Go Hawks as this game just underway, as they bring in Downing here to the Go Hawks, the senior running back. And this is a senior-dominated team here for the Go Hawks as they will come out 2nd down and 1. Velke comes set. The handoff to Santiama, right side, and he's upended there by Drew Wubina at the 44-yard line, but that's good for another Go Hawk first down. So their second first down of this drive for the Go Hawks, and they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Yeah, and it's hard. This is going to be a challenge for this Hawk defense tonight, Jamie. It's, the Waverly-Shell Rock wants to run the ball, keep the ball on the ground, but when they do throw the ball, Velke comes in 69 of 111, just over 62% throwing the ball, so he's efficient when he does have to throw the football.
as the Go Hawks come set. Shotgun formation this time as they go right to left. Santiama in the backfield. Velke's going to pass, looking across the middle, got a man wide open, but he overshoots him as he was looking that time. I was looking for Braden Holmquist, and that pass falls incomplete. Cameron Cook was there on the coverage for West Delaware, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Go Hawks. Round 1 of the playoffs, same situation as last year. These two teams facing off as they come set in a pistol formation. 2 receivers each way for Luke Velke. High snap, and the ball is picked up by Velke, and he's going to try to run out of pressure there. He's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. Grant Morris makes the stop at the 30-yard line as a high snap to Velke from the center. Jeremy Chaplin gets over the head of Velke. He has to run back to retrieve it, and Grant Morris drops him back at the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 24 for the Go Hawks.
Well, that's the first break of the game goes to the Hawks there, Jamie. Fortunately, it was, just kind of snapped the ball over Velke's head and puts the Waverly-Shell Rock in the 3rd and 24.
Trips to the right for Velke. 3rd down and 24. He takes it himself on the read option. He's out to the 32, and he's brought down. Tyler Kelly runs him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards there, and it'll be 4th down and 22 for the Go Hawks. Great defensive stand by the Hawks.
Yeah, especially after those first 2 runs, Jamie. You thought maybe Waverly-Shell Rock had found something in that running game, but the bad snap pushed Waverly-Shell Rock back and forces them into a punting situation here early on in this first quarter.
Jordan Geyer set to punt for the Go Hawks. He has a 33.7 average. He has a long of 60 on the season. Back to receive for the Hawks is Drew Wibina and Gavin Soppy, as Geyer's punt is a good one, as it's going to be Soppy from his own 20-yard line. He's going to cut up the middle. He brings it out to about the 32-yard line, as where the Hawks will start with it on offense here. 1st and 10 for West Delaware. Offensively for the Hawks, up front, Reed Hogan, Bryce Tucker, Isaiah Himes, Ben Ridenauer, and Hunter Zeezer. Receivers are Tyler Kelly, Mitchell Mangold, Cameron Cook, and Logan Wynn. Running back is Caleb Curley and Nick Casey, the junior quarterback for the Hawks, as they come set. 1st down and 10. Their first possession here, 9:05 left to go first quarter. Still scoreless between the Hawks and the Go Hawks. Pistol formation. Casey looks to pass on 1st and 10. He throws to his left. Got a man out there. It's incomplete. Off the fingertips of Tyler Kelly, as on the coverage that time for the Go Hawks was Ben Heemer. And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Hawks.
And, Jamie, this is probably going to be one of the better, if not the best, defense that the Hawks are going to see this year. Waverly-Shell Rock comes in through 2 shutouts this year and gave up 7 points in 3 other games. So this is going to be a stout defense.
2nd and 10. Casey looks to pass again. Got a man out there. Goes right back to Kelly as he's dropped as he catches that ball. Nice catch by Tyler Kelly. Again, brought down that time by Jack Seward. It was Stephen Wheeler on the stop for the Go Hawks, as it's going to be 3rd down and 4 after a pickup of 6 that time for the Hawks. Casey comes set. Somebody jumped. Let's see who this is going to be against, as it was somebody on the right side.
Feels like Waverly.
It's going to be offsides on the Go Hawks, and that'll be good for a West Delaware 1st down. So the Hawks, for their first down of this game, is going to bring this ball out to the 43-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10.
It was one of those instances where the Waverly-Shell Rock guy jumped off sides and the Hawk offensive lineman backed up, but it was induced. The Waverly guy induced West Delaware, so good job there by that Hawk offensive line of holding their ground, forcing the offsides, and putting the Hawks on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10, trips to the right for Casey. He looks to pass. He's going to look downfield. He's got Mangold. He overshoots him. As just getting rid of that ball, as Mangold, the intended receiver, out there running that little option, that little bubble screen to Mangold, but it falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Hawks. As we mentioned, Tyler Kelly and his catch. He leads the team in receptions this year and yards, 49 catches for 717 yards. Became West Delaware's all-time receptions leader yards last week, as this one's given to Caleb Curley. He picks up a couple yards there before he's upended by Jordan Downing as Downing makes the stop for the Go Hawks that time. He leads the team in tackles on the season, 44.5 total, 2 of those for loss. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 here for the Hawks as a gain of 1. Still no score. First quarter, 7:59 left to go. As the Hawks come set, Casey looks to pass. He's looking to his right. He's got a man open. It's Tyler Kelly at the 46 of Waverly-Shell. He's down to the Go Hawk 40-yard line, where he's upended there by Jack Seward, and that's good for a West Delaware first down in Go Hawk territory. 1st and 10 from the Waverly-Shell 40.
Well, it was just a bullet from Casey to Kelly, and Tyler did a nice job just looking the ball in. He had plenty. He was way past the first down mark, so he knew he had the first down, so he just did a nice job of looking it in, turning it up the field, and picking up about 15.
Second first down of this drive for the Hawks as Casey looks to pass again, looks to his left, and he's hit hard that time as Nick Casey, as nobody on that right side covered Jordan Geyer as he laid a huge hit on Nick Casey. Loss of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17. That was a big hit from Geyer.
And Casey didn't see it coming. Geyer just came in, right in front of Casey and just kind of lowered the boom on him there and dropped him for about a 7-yard loss. So
back to the 47-yard line for the Hawks as Casey comes set again. Shot pistol formation, trips to the left. He's going to run the bubble screen to Mangold. He's got it. He's got some room. He's back to the 40. He's still on his feet. He's down inside the 35 to about the 32-yard line of Waverly-Shell. He's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. Nice little catch and run there by Mitchell Mangold.
Yeah, and once you get the ball in Mangold's hand and you give him some space, he's going to be able to create something. And he did a nice job on that long 2nd and 17 of picking up big yardage there and putting the Hawks now in a very manageable 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 for the Hawks. As Casey comes set, trips to the right this time as he's going to run the bubble screen to the right side. This Mangold again. He cuts it up at the 35, down to the 30, down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. It's Mitchell Mangold again on that bubble screen to him. And that's good for a West Delaware first down. Nice catch by Mangold again.
Nice catch, but also nice blocking there on the perimeter too, Jamie. They held their blocks just long enough that Mitch could get the ball, turn it out the field, slip away from a tackle, and then pick up the first down.
So 3 receivers to the right for the Hawks. Here's Casey comes set. The give to Curley. Left side, he's got some room. He's going to try to stretch it out, and he's tripped up at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 4 for Caleb Curley. As making the stop for the Go Hawks that time was Braden Holmquist. But it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Hawks as they're down to the 20-yard line of Waverly-Shell. As they come set, 2nd down and 6. Casey looks to pass. He looks across the middle. He's got a man. It's caught. Tipped and caught by Mangold, and he's down near the goal line. Mitchell Mangold with the great awareness, watching that ball all the way in as it was tipped by one of the defenders, and he goes down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, West Delaware.
Well, tipped is putting it very generously, Jane. It looked like the Waverly-Shell defender actually had it maybe in their hands, and it just squirted through right into Mangold's hands and puts the Hawks in business here. 1st and goal at the Waverly 1.
No score. 5:55 left to go first quarter. Brees is in, and it puts the ball on the ground, and we'll see what happens here. It looks like the Go Hawks, there's a scrum. There is a scrum, and it looks like it's going to be a touchback. The Go Hawks recovered it. Jordan Brees fumbled it on the goal line, and it'll be 1st and 10, Waverly-Shell from their own 20-yard line. So a very promising drive goes awry for the Hawks here, and they turn it over. And you mentioned the turnovers when we took the air, Aaron, and that's the first big one in this ballgame.
Yeah, especially, the momentum had just, the Hawks were just carrying a huge amount of momentum there. To have the ball fumbled at the 1 there, just a gut-wrenching blow. But hey, this defense has been played well here in that first drive from Waverly-Shell. Hopefully they can do it again.
Shotgun formation for Velke. He hands off to Holmquist, who's the man in motion. He hurdles one as he's going to be brought down on that far side by Harrison Goebel. Pickup of about 5 yards that time by Holmquist before Goebel upended him there. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Go Hawks. So a big turnover there for the Hawks. Hopefully they can come back from that one. The defense, like you said, has played well. They look to continue that here. 2nd down and 5 for the Go Hawks. They have it at the West Delaware, or their own 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Velke comes set. He sends a man in motion. This is Seward. He hands off to Santiama up the middle, and he's tripped up as the Hawk coming up and tripping him there. Looks like Ben Ridenauer coming out of the pile that time, as Benny Ridenauer makes a stop on Santiama that time after he picks up a couple yards there. It'll be third down. It'll be third down and a long 3 yards for the Go-Hawks as they have it at the West Delaware 27-yard line. 4.5 minutes left to go first quarter. Still no score between these two teams. Velke comes set. Shot pistol formation. Behind him is Santiama. They give to him up the middle, and he's met at the line as the Hawks defense. First one to get there was Ben Ridenauer. Logan Wynn also there for the Hawks, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down and 3.
Defense and turnovers, Jamie. That Hawk defense just played really, really well, getting a 3-and out there, stopping the run, and that's critical when you're playing Waverly-Shell Rock. You got to stop the run, and the Hawks did it there and force a punt here late in this first quarter.
So Geyer will be set to punt again as Soppe and Wubena back to return this for the Hawks as Geyer gets this punt away, and it's another booming punt as it's going to be Wubena's going to let it go, and it's going to take a really nice Waverly-Shell Rock bounce and deaden at the 9-yard line, and that's where the Hawks will start with it, 1st and 10. But the defense did its job, but I tell you what, Jordan Geyer flipping the field that time with a huge punt as it's down inside the 10 to the 9. That's where the Hawks will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's a net of about 60, 65 yards there. So big punt there by Geyer. And Hawks come back out on the field now offensively, Jamie. You like what they did. They threw the ball really, really well in that first drive, connected with Kelly and Mangold, and hopefully they can keep that going, loosen Waverly-Shell Rock up a little bit and get that running game going.
1st and 10, Casey comes set, pistol formation. He looks to pass on 1st and 10. He throws to the right side, and a little miscommunication there as Cabron Cook was running down the field as Casey threw it behind him. As defensively that time for the Go-Hawks was Jordan Geyer. As it's incomplete, it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Go-Hawks. 3:38 left to go first quarter. Still no score in this first round of the 2017 playoffs. Casey comes set. Hands to Curley up the middle. He tries to spin out of one, but he's met there. As coming up and making the stop for the Go-Hawks there was Jordan Downing. And it's going to be a gain of 1 that time for Curley. He's out to the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 9 upcoming for the Hawks. So this Hawk offense looking to duplicate their first drive and try to put one in here. But they've got a long ways to go, 90 yards to be exact, as Casey looks to pass, looks to his left. He's throwing deep down the field, looking for it's in and out of the hands, looking for Tyler Kelly. And Kelly can't come up with it as that pass was thrown to where only Kelly could come up with it. And on the coverage, it was Brady Leonard and Braden Holmquist on the coverage, but it's incomplete, and it'll be 4th down and 9. The Hawks will send the punt team in.
Yeah, you can't throw a ball better than that. That was perfectly thrown, like you said, Jamie, right where only Tyler Kelly could get it, and just couldn't haul it in. He was covered by 2 Waverly-Shell Rock defenders there and forces the Hawks into a punt.
So Harrison Goebel will step back to punt for the Hawks, and Harrison's kick is a sidewinder. Holmquist is going to watch it by. He's going to pick it up and go out of bounds at the Go-Hawks 43-yard line, and that's where they will start their next drive, 1st and 10. So they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line to start this drive with 2:55 remaining in this first quarter. Still no score between these two teams. It's been a great game so far, defensive battle between the Hawks and the Go-Hawks. And now Waverly-Shell Rock will come out for their 3rd possession of this ball game as they will come set in a pistol formation. As Velke comes set, Santiama behind him, Luke Velke takes the snap. He hands off to Santiama up the middle, and Santiama crosses the 45 to the 46-yard line where Harrison Goebel drops him there. That's a pickup of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Go-Hawks. Ball at their own 46. As a lot of these names very familiar from last year's team, as a lot of them were juniors last season, seniors now, on that team that defeated the Hawks 28-14 last season here at Brown Field. Pistol formation once again. Trips to the right, one receiver, or trips to the left, one to the right for the Go Hawks. And Velke keeps it himself, and he's going to be tripped up. Bent over backwards is Harrison Goebel. And Justin Brown combined on the stop that time, and he loses a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 8 here for the Go Hawks. So a nice job there by the defense. 3rd down and 8 here. Ball at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, the Hawks have done a nice job, Jamie, that last drive and then the first 2 plays of this drive of watching that read option, reading it, and then just dropping whoever the ball carrier might be for short gain. So hopefully they can do it here.
Shotgun formation. They send Holmquist in motion. He gets the handoff from around the edge, and Harrison Goebel trips him up and brings him down from behind after a gain of just 1 yard there, up to the 46-yard line of Waverly-Shell Rock. And then, again, they will send out the punt team for 4th down and 7 with 1:15 left to go in this first quarter. Still scoreless between the Hawks and the Go Hawks.
And the Hawks did a nice job there pushing that to the sideline, stretching it out, and I think Goebel did a nice job of chasing down the ball carrier. So good job there by that Hawk defense, once again forcing Waverly into a punt.
The Hawks return team deepening up a little bit here as Geyer gets set to punt. He could probably go somewhere to punt in the future if he punts like this all the time, as the Hawks will not return this one, as it's going to be picked up by the Go Hawks at the West Delaware 23-yard line, and that's where the Hawks will start 1st and 10. So another nice punt by Geyer, not returnable for the Hawks, as they let it drop, and then they're going to actually place it at the 24-yard line with 47 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Don't forget, KMCH.com right now has East Buchanan at St. Ansgar in Class A first-round action. Kevin Schuckman and North Lynn head football coach Jared Collum on the call as Casey looks to pass on 1st and 10, and it's going to be picked off. Little miscommunication. Holmquist picks it off. He's down to the 30. He's tripped up there as he was looking for Cabron Cook, but another turnover by the Hawks here as the Go Hawks take it 1st and 10 after the interception by Braden Holmquist. That's his 3rd of the season. They take over 1st and 10 at the West Delaware 27-yard line. As another big turnover there, this time in West Delaware territory. And the Go Hawks will have it 1st and 10. As Velke, used to seeing Velkes with left-handed throwers, as Jake Velke was quarterback for the Go Hawks a couple years ago. This is given up the middle to Santayama. Logan Wynn comes up and makes the stop at the 25-yard line, as that's going to be a pickup of 2 yards. And with 25 seconds remaining in this first quarter, I'm not sure the Go Hawks will run another play. Let's see if they head to the sideline, as they're going to send a man in. And they may try to run a play here. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8. They have it at the Hawk 25-yard line as Velke comes set. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left. Santayama behind him. They give to Santayama up the middle. Jordan Brees comes from behind and wraps him up at about the 21-22-yard line. And that's how the first quarter will end. Still no score, 0-0. We'll be back for the start of the second right after this. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports. Back into Brown Field, 0-0 is our score as we're back for the second quarter between the Hawks and the Go Hawks. Waverly-Shell Rock has it at the West Delaware 21-yard line. It's 3rd down and 4 upcoming for Waverly-Shell Rock, as the Hawks had the chance to score early in the first quarter on their first drive. They had a fumble at the 1 yard line, or at the goal line. And this drive starting with a turnover on an interception by Braden Holmquist. 3rd down and 4. They give it to Santayama, right side, and he's up into this as it looks like Logan Wynn came up and put the initial hit on him, and then the Hawks came in to finish him off there. It's going to be 4th down as they're down to the 19-yard line. They're about a yard short. It'll be 4th and 1. We'll see what the Go Hawks do here as Braden Hinders has kicked 4 field goals. He's 4 of 6 on the season, and it looks like they're going to go for it. I don't see Hinders on the field as they're going to go for it here. He has a long of 45 yards, but they're going to go for it as Velke comes setting a pistol again. The bunch formation. Everybody's in tight here for the Go Hawks. Santayama in the backfield. They give to him right side, and he's going to be met at the line.
I think he got it.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I don't think he got it. Bill says first down, West Delaware. The official referee's going to look at it. They're going to call for a measurement, even though I think our guy knows the call down there.
Yep.
Bill, they're going to measure this, but you're saying it's a first down for the Hawks.
It's only getting measured because it's a playoff game. It's not close. We got to make sure it's right. And I understand that.
But as they're going to come across, and it is way short. It's a couple yards short. As the Hawks
took my glasses off and got you that one.
So Bill was right again. Boy, that really hurt to say right off the bat here as Bill was right again. But the Go Hawks turn it over on downs, and the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. So you talk about a defensive battle early on in this one. There's still no score as we're just 48 seconds into this second quarter, and what a game it's been so far.
Well, and you talk about, Jamie, that right there could pay dividends down the road, too. That stop there on 4th and short, that's going to make Waverly-Shell think down the road or later on this game, do they want to go for it, do they not? And that right there is going to be something that'll stick in the back of their mind.
Hawks come in. They're going to give it to Curley up the middle, and he's still pushing for it. He's out near the 25-yard line as Caleb Curley, a nice little run that time, as they're coming out with their power package, as coming up and making the stop. That time was Brady Leonard, the safety for the Go Hawks. It's a gain of 7 for Curley. 2nd down and 3 upcoming for the Hawks as Brees in as the fullback here for the Hawks, as we've seen what Jordan Brees can do when he gets the ball. As they line up under center, I formation do the Hawks. Casey looks to pass, looking to his right. He's got a man wide open across the middle, as this is Cabron Cook. He's out to the 35-yard line of West Delaware, and that's good for a first down. So the Hawks have 5 first downs in this first half. 4 of them are through the air.
Well, and it's just a good job of those receivers of finding the soft spot in the defense there and squaring up, catching the football, and then turning it upfield.
I formation once again for the Hawks. They give to Brees up the middle, and he's pushing and fighting his way up. He's near the 40-yard line now, and Jordan Brees pushes forward. Nice little run there as he's down at the 40-yard line. For Jordan Brees, that's a pickup of 5. As coming up and making the stop was Jacob By, as it's 2nd down and 5. They give it to Brees again. This time he's met at the line and couldn't get going as Masai Newsom makes the stop that time. It'll be 3rd down and 5 yards here as no gain. Might have lost a half a yard, did Brees, but the Hawks have it 3rd and 5. 9:40 left to go in this second quarter. Still no score between the Hawks and the Go Hawks. And listening to a lot of people talking during the week, this is one of the best 3A games of this first round as Casey's under pressure, and he's going to be tripped up in the backfield as Jordan Geyer makes the stop back at the West Delaware 30, and the Hawks will have to punt it away as it'll be 4th down and about 15 yards here for the Hawks as Harrison Goebel will come out to punt once again for the Go Hawks, as Braden Holmquist and Jack Seward will stand back to return this punt for the Go Hawks.
Well, someone's going to have to account for Geyer because that's his 2nd sack now of the ball game, and he's just coming off the edge hard.
As Goebel's punt is a wobbler, it's going to bounce at the 48-yard line, take a nice little roll for the Hawks down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, and that's where the Go Hawks will start with it, 1st and 10. So a lot of back and forth between these two teams here, and you'd expect nothing less as we mentioned, this is one of the games people are looking at as one of the best matchups in Class 3A for the first round of the playoffs. As the Go-Hawks have it, Go-Hawks have it, 1st and 10 from their own 43. Velke comes set and movement up front, and it's going to be offsides against the Hawks. So the Hawks' first penalty of this game is a 5-yard penalty. As we got John Swisher waiting with an update from Cascade. We'll get to that when we find a break in our action here. 1st and 5 for the Go-Hawks. Velke comes set. He looks to pass. He's looking across the middle, got a man out there, and it's caught. And plenty of room to run as it's Braden Holmquist will go in for the Go-Hawk touchdown. 52-yard touchdown strike from Luke Velke to Braden Holmquist. And for Holmquist, that's his 4th receiving touchdown of the year. He's their 2nd leading receiver on the season. And the Go-Hawks strike first. And this one, a 52-yard touchdown pass from Velke to Holmquist. And Holmquist, that's his longest touchdown reception of the season. His previous long was 29 yards. As Brandon Hinders on for the extra point. He's 34 of 37 on the season. Out of the hold of Holmquist, and it is good. Go-Hawks lead it 7-0 with 8:42 left to go in this second quarter. We will take a break. We'll send it to John Swisher as he has an update from Cascade, as tonight Cascade hosting West Liberty. Take it away, Swish.
Thank you, Jamie. It was a 2-touchdown first quarter as Cascade struck first on a run, a 23-yard run by Austin Lawrence, with 8:25 to go in the first quarter. Made it 7-0. West Liberty came back at a 4-yard touchdown run with 4:08 to go in the first quarter. We're knotted up at 7. The Cougars are threatening again here, 7-7, 10 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Back to Jamie and Aaron.
Thank you very much, Swish, as we are back at Brownfield. Go-Hawks lead 7-0 as the Hawks... the Go-Hawks with that touchdown strike from Luke Velke to Braden Holmquist as they will get set to kick off. Brandon Hinders will kick off for the Go-Hawks. Gavin Soppe, Jordan Brees deep to receive for the Hawks as they stand at their own 3-yard line. Hinders comes set. He has 14 touchbacks on the season as this one's a wobbler heading towards the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a penalty against the Go-Hawks on their special teams, their second penalty of this first half. And the Hawks will have it at their own 35-yard line, trailing 7-0 with 8:42 left to go in the second quarter.
And that touchdown drive, Jamie, by Waverly-Shell Rock. One play, 52 yards. Velke to Holmquist with the 52-yard touchdown pass. With the extra point, puts Waverly-Shell Rock up 7-0 with 8:42 to go here in this first quarter.
So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. As Casey comes set in a pistol formation, trips to the left for the Hawks. One receiver to the right, and somebody moved, is on this left side. Looks like it's on this left side for the Hawks. Looks like Reed Hogan might have jumped the gun a little bit early there. That's the second penalty on this first half for the Hawks. Trailing 7-0, 8:42 left to go here in this second quarter. Trips to the left for Nick Casey as he looks to pass. Looking to his left, across the middle, he's got Mangold. Nice catch by Mitchell Mangold as he's got it out to the 34-yard line. Gain of 4 yards that time, so the Hawks getting some of that yardage back. It'll be 2nd down and 11 here for the Hawks. I like the way their passing game has worked so far in this game.
Absolutely, and I think you got it. They're trying to just loosen up the defense a little bit so they can get that ground game going too. So, and we've seen bits and pieces of the ground game, so hopefully they can get it rolling here. As Casey looks to pass right side, and it's incomplete, looking for Logan Wynn, as that looked like it might have slipped out of the hands of Nick Casey. Jack Seward on the coverage that time as it's 3rd down and 11. As John Swisher mentioned, Cascade and Northwest Liberty tied at 7. That game in the first quarter. Solon leading Decorah 7-0. That game in the second quarter. And East Buchanan and St. Ansgar tied at 7 in the second quarter. As the Hawks
On 3rd down and 11, look to pass. Casey under pressure, and he's going to be brought down as he's sacked. That time by Ben Heemer, wrapped him up and dropped him in the backfield for the sack. It'll be 4th down. And from Ryan away for the Hawks here as they've got it back to their own 27-yard line, and Harrison Goebel will come out to punt. 4th down and 18 officially as Seward deep to receive for the Go Hawks as they're going to bring the house, and Goebel gets off a spiraling punt. Is going to be taken by Seward at his own 45-yard line. He retreats, trying to flip the field, and he's tripped up that time. Logan Wynn makes a stop for the Hawks, and the Go Hawks will take over 1st and 10 from the West Delaware 49-yard line. As Waverly-Shell leading 7-0 here with 7:31 left to go in the second quarter.
And if you're the Hawks here, you're going to have to tighten up the defense here and just try and force Waverly-Shell into a punt. You don't want to get yourself down 2 scores here, midway through the second quarter. So hopefully this defense can tighten up and get the ball back to that offense.
Luke Velke comes set, shotgun formation. Next to him is Santiama. They hand off to Santiama, left side. He fights off one, and he's going to be tripped up. Grant Morris makes the stop for the Hawks. Down to the West Delaware 44-yard line. It's a pickup of about 5 yards there. He'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Go Hawks. Some other scores coming in. Cedar Rapids Xavier leading Oskaloosa 7-0 that game in the second quarter. Mount Vernon and Centerville tied at 7. That game also in the second quarter. As Velke comes set, pistol formation, extra fullback in the hand of Santiama again up the middle, and he's pushed down that time by Grant Morris at the 41-yard line of West Delaware. As Morris makes the stop, it's going to be a couple yards short of the 1st down, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Go Hawks.
And Santiama isn't anything flashy. Jamie's just kind of a downhill runner. He likes to go north and south. The last couple times he's tried to go east and west, the Hawks have done a good job of stuffing him. So you got to figure with it being a 3rd and short here, the Hawks the Go Hawks are going to look for something to Santiama in between the tackles here.
As they come set, shotgun formation. The give is to, as Velke keeps it himself, he's up the middle, and he's finally tripped up, but he's got enough for the 1st down as Cabron Cook drops him after the 1st down, but it is a 1st down for the Go Hawks. They have it down to the West Delaware 33-yard line as Waverly-Shell leading 7-0 with 6 minutes remaining in this second quarter. This game was tied 0-0 after the first quarter, but the Go Hawks with a big touchdown pass from Velke to Braden Holmquist as they come set shotgun formation, 2 receivers each way for the Go Hawks. They send Seward in motion. They hand off to him left side as he's very sneaky in there. He's finally tripped up as Cabron Cook makes the stop. He makes the stop there, but a nice run there by Seward as he's down inside the 30 to the 26 of West Delaware. 2nd down and 3 as a gain of 7 that time by Seward. As the Go Hawks will come set now. Once again, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. They've got a fullback in. As it's going to be a high snap again. Velke is dropped. Harrison Goebel comes up and makes the stop back at the 35-yard line as another bad snap that Velke had to retreat to get to. And right when he picked it up, Harrison Goebel was right there to drop him. A loss of 6 yards there, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Go Hawks. Ball back to the West Delaware 34-yard line.
Just what the Hawks needed there is a little Waverly-Shell miscue. Hopefully the Hawks can capitalize on it now and force Waverly into a punting situation.
As it's 3rd and 10. 2 receivers to the left for Velke. They send Seward in motion. Looked like someone left early, but he's going to pass to the left side. He's got a man wide open and a diving catch.
He's going to be short.
He's going to be short of the 1st down. There's a diving catch out there by the tight end, Jordan Geyer. As Geyer makes the catch that time, and they're going to call it a 1st down. Wow. That looks short by the initial spot. but it is a first down for the Go Hawks. Whew. As it'll be 1st and 10 at the West Delaware 24-yard line. Again, very dark on that side of the field as we're still missing 4 of the 8 lights on that pole. Can barely see Bill Logan without that blue Dodgers coat on tonight, as looks like we're going to have a timeout. Waverly-Shell Rock takes a timeout, and we will take one with them. 4:05 left to go second quarter. Go Hawks lead it 7-0, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Back into Brownfield, 1st and 10 for the Go Hawks. They lead it 7-0 with 4:05 remaining in the second quarter, just out of a timeout. The first for the Go Hawks. They have it down to the West Delaware 23-yard line. As Luke Velke comes set, he hands off Santayama up the middle, and he's met immediately as he takes that hit, as it was Jordan Brees who made the stop for the Hawks after a gain. They're going to give him a gain of 1, but that was Jordan Brees coming off, rushing off the edge to make the stop that time. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, nice job of pursuit there by Jordan Brees, getting in there and dropping the ball carrier for a 1-yard gain there. So again, we're talking late second quarter here, Jamie, about 3.5 minutes to go. Hawks down 7-0. This is a big possession here.
2nd down and 9. They send Seward in motion. Fake to him. Velke keeps it himself. The Hawks stay home, and it's Justin Brown and Ben Ridenauer who combined on the stop that time for the Hawks. I think Benny Ridenauer took him low, and Brown took him up high. No gain on that play. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Go Hawks. So 3rd down and 9, and the Go Hawks want another timeout. We'll keep it right here. 3:03 remaining in this second quarter. So the Go Hawks with their 2nd timeout of this second quarter. Don't forget, find out what all the area coaches have to say tomorrow morning at 9 on the Coach's Corner with Kevin Schuchman right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH, as Bill Logan will have his weekly chat with West Delaware head coach Doug Winkowich, as that's tomorrow morning at 9 on the Coach's Corner. Hopefully hear from East Buchanan head coach Jerry Alden. Hopefully the Buccaneers can get can come up with a win here tonight as well. Update from the World Series, bottom of the 1st inning. It is still scoreless between the Dodgers and the Astros. 2 outs in the bottom, end of the 1st inning. So they go to the 2nd inning scoreless from Houston tonight, as we'll keep Bill updated on his Dodgers against our better judgment up here tonight. Cascade now leading West Liberty 21-14 in the second quarter. So a lot of scoring in Cascade tonight. Union leading Appleton Parkersburg 12-0 in the second quarter. It's St. Ansgar and East Buchanan still tied at 7 in the second quarter. Again, you can hear that game right now on KMCH.com and play back after our contest here. 3rd down and 9 for the Go Hawks. They send a man in motion. This is Holmquist as Velke looks to pass. He rolls to his right, looking deep down the field. He's got a man wide open. He overshot his intended receiver. He was looking for Jordan Downing, and it's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Go Hawks. And it looks like they're going to send a field goal unit on, as this is going to be Brandon Hinders. He's 4 for 6 on the season for field goals, along of 45. This one's placed at the 23, so about a 40-yard field goal upcoming from Hinders. The flag moving from west to the east here. So we'll see what Hinders can do from 40 yards here. The hold, nice hold, is down. It looks like it's going to blow that way too, as it's no good. It's off the fence on the east side, left side of the field goal post, and the Hawks will take over 1st and 10. So see if this offense can get going once again for the Hawks as they trail 7-0 with 2:50 remaining in this second quarter.
Yeah, that's the break the Hawks needed there, Jamie. They need to get the ball back now without giving up any more damage, any more points. So 7-0 now, still with 2:50 to go here late in this second quarter, and hopefully the Hawks, like you said, get things going on the ground a little bit. That passing game's been pretty successful tonight. Now they just need to balance it out with a little ground game.
1st and 10. They give to Curley on 1st and 10. He breaks away from one. He's still on his feet. He's at the back at the 20, still pushing forward. He's up to the 25-yard line. Nice little run there by Caleb Curley as they mark him down at about the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 there for Caleb Curley. Another important factor here, Aaron, the Hawks can score here before half. They get the ball back to start the second half. So 2nd down and 5, 2:20 left to go. First half, a quick out to Kelly, and he's got it caught. That should give him the 30-yard line, about the 30-yard line. Ooh, man. Yeah, there it is. They did go to the 30, as that's where he caught the ball, and he got run backwards by Braden Holmquist. And now it's going to be close to the first down.
Boy,
it is a first down. I was going to say, they're at the 30-yard line. They started at the 20. It should be a first down. So it's the fifth,
at least in the football we watch.
First down for the Hawks. 2:20 left to go in this first half. I think the ball's on the ground. Ball came loose. The Go Hawks say they have it.
Was there? I heard a whistle. I thought I heard a whistle before.
I think they're going to say Casey was down. So
okay.
Oh, the illegal procedure.
I was going to say, I thought I heard a whistle before, but
illegal procedure. Now I think Coach Winkowicz might want a timeout. So it's going to be a penalty against the Hawks, their second offensive penalty of this first half. And now our official here on the near side.
They're looking to put more time back on the clock because the clock was running. 2:10 they want on the clock.
2:10?
Yeah, penalty on the snap.
2:10?
2:10.
Yep, is what they want. I think they heard that, so we'll get that for you. As I believe they're working on it. There it is, 2:10. But the penalty will stand for the Hawks. First down and 15 upcoming for the Hawks back to their own 25-yard line. I formation as Casey lines up under center. They give us to Brees up the middle. He hurdles at the line. He's got it at the 35, 40, and he's going to be tripped up, but it's going to be good for a first down. Coming up and making the stop in the deep in the backfield, or up the field, was Brady Leonard, but that's good for a West Delaware first down. Their first rushing first down of this first half, and they're out to the 41-yard line. 1:55 remaining in this second quarter. Casey looks to pass. He's got a man wide open, and it's going to be caught right at midfield. It's Cabron Cook making the catch that time. He's going to be a couple yards short of the first down, but the Hawks moving here. It's 2nd down and 2. Trailing 7-0 are the Hawks with 1:35 left to go in this second quarter. Casey comes set. He hands off to Curley up the middle. He's got a nice little hole. He's got the first down as grabbing on to Caleb Curley and holding on for dear life that time was Stephen Wheeler, but it's going to be good for a first down for the Hawks. 1st and 10 at the Go Hawks 45. So the Hawks really driving here.
Absolutely, and they're doing a lot of it on the ground, Jamie, but the thing to remember, too, the Hawks still have all 3 timeouts left, so patience is virtue.
Casey comes set. He fakes the handoff. He's going to pass. Now he's under pressure. He escapes the pressure. He's got to throw it. Got to get rid of it. Throws it deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Almost caught one-handed by the receivers. He's looking for Kelly. Braden Holmquist almost came down with an incredible catch there with one-handed, but it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Hawks with 1:11 left to go in this second quarter. Hawks trailing 7-0.
Quite the Houdini act there by Casey, too. I thought you and I both saw about 3 Waverly-Shell Rock defenders bearing down on him there, and he did a nice job of sneaking out and getting rid of it before getting sacked.
I formation under center for Nick Casey. They hand off to Brees up the middle. He sidesteps to the right, and he carries it down inside the 40 to the 39, and Coach Winkowicz wants a timeout. The first of the game for the Hawks with 1:06 remaining in this second quarter. We'll take one with them. Come right back. You're listening to West Delaware Football from KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
And a report from the sideline from Bill Logan there at the break is some former Hawk assistant coaches, Ryan King and Matt Finn, down on the sideline or outside the fence there tonight, enjoying the Hawk game here tonight. The Hawks back have it 3rd down and 4, 106 remaining second quarter. They trail 7-0. Nick Casey comes set under center. He drops back to pass, quick pass to the right as Cabron Cook was falling down as he went to catch that one. As he was looking for Cook, Jack Seward on the coverage for the Go Hawks. And it's going to be 4th down and 4 here for the Hawks. 1:03 left to go in this second quarter. And the Hawks trail 7-0. As they come set in an I formation here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Nick Casey. And it looked like the Hawks fans think the Go Hawks jumped off sides. As the Hawks will call their second timeout here. I didn't see it, but I think the fans thinking somebody jumped off sides, but the Hawks will call a timeout here, their second of this first half. And Coach Wink wants to talk things over. And they're going to change formations here as a couple guys shifting in and out. They may go away from the I formation here, maybe go back to that pistol formation, get some bigger receivers there. As they have 1:03 left to go. They trail 7-0. And tomorrow, right here on KMCH, Iowa Hawkeye football, as they are hosting Minnesota tomorrow, trying to come back after that tough loss in Evanston last Saturday in overtime, 17-10, the final last week, as they host the Golden Gophers at 5:30 tomorrow evening. Catch the pregame show right here on KMCH starting at about 3:30. And Gary Dolphin, Ed Podolak, Robbie Brooks in the Hawkeye Radio Network bring you that game from Kinnick Stadium at 5:30 tomorrow night. Shotgun formation here for the Hawks. Kind of a bunch as they've got a tight end and a man in the slot here do the Hawks as Casey looks to pass. Quick pass to the right side. It's caught by Mangold, and he looks like he might be short of the first down as he made a nice catch, but an even better open field tackle by Jack Seward. As Seward makes the stop there, and it's going to be a turnover. The Hawks will turn it over on downs here with 55 seconds remaining in this first half, trailing 7-0. Nice catch by Mangold. Nice play, but a great open field tackle by Seward.
Yeah, and if Mangold's able to get about 1 more yard, I think he's got the first down, which he would have. But, yeah, like you said, James, just a great open field tackle by Seward. And Hawks turn it over on downs now to Waverly with under a minute to go.
So 1st and 10 for the Go Hawks. They send Seward in motion right to left. As Velke looks to pass here, he's looking left. Now he's under pressure. And the Hawks can't seem to bring him down, and they don't have to as they stop his forward progress. Justin Brown credited with a stop that time. And with 43 seconds left to go in this first half, the Go Hawks will call their 3rd and final timeout of this first half. So the Go Hawks using their last timeout here with 43 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They lead it 7-0. As we'll hopefully get another update from John Swisher here at halftime. We'll take a look at our Hawks in the NCAA segment coming up at halftime as well. Some Hawks and their teams doing some good things here this last weekend. As we'll talk about that at halftime. We'll see if Bob, West Delaware freshman head coach Bob Morris, who's also in the booth Friday nights for the Hawks, see if he stops by on his way to halftime or not. We'll hopefully talk to him if he does. And we'll get you back to the second half, but hopefully get an update from Swish. There's a lot of scoring in that game in Cascade tonight, as Cascade was leading 21-14 in the second quarter. Looks like that's the same score here as they're in the second quarter in Cascade tonight. Looking for some of our area teams to move on, as three area teams. Cascade, of course, taking on West Liberty in Cascade tonight, and East Buchanan on the road at St. Ansgar. Again, that's our area online and playback game of the week. Going on KMCH.com right now. Three receivers to the right for the Go-Hawks. They look to pass. There's a penalty, or there's a whistle. Illegal procedure against the Go-Hawks. So they've had three penalties in this game. One in all three phases. One on offense, one on special teams, one on defense as well. So they're going to face second down and 23. Of course, Velke was dropped in the backfield on that last attempt. So back him up 5 more yards here. Second and 23. Can't forget about that receiver on the far side. As there's one man lined up to that right side, Velke's going to run. There's a penalty marker down. Two penalty markers down as Velke carries it up to the 26-yard line. There's still 37 seconds left to go in this first half. It's holding against the Go-Hawks. So Waverly-Shell leads at 7-0 here. I think the Hawks are going to decline it. They're going to decline this penalty and make it third down.
Oh, I think that's a good plan. I mean, you get third down, and the Hawks still have one timeout left, so you force them into a fourth down here. Gotta make them punt the ball, especially the problems that center's had snapping the ball back to Velke. Two times he's snapped the ball over Velke's head. So good choice there by Coach Winkwich in declining the third down or the second down penalty.
So it's out to the 27-yard line. 3rd and 19. Clock will run here. Velke looks to pass. This is now another penalty on the far side. That's illegal procedure. So the yards that Velke just gained on that last play, and the Hawks decline the penalty, they're going to back him up once again. It'll be 3rd and 24 for the Go-Hawks. Ball at their own 22-yard line. So 3rd down and 24 upcoming for the Go-Hawks. 31 seconds remaining in this second quarter. It's been about the longest 40 or 50-some seconds of football that we've seen in a while as Velke looks to pass now, they're going to milk the play clock now, as I don't think they're going to have to run a play. No, they will have to run one play, but that'll be it as Velke looks to pass. Quick pass left side as it's completed over there to Josh Halverson.
And that's actually, he got run out of bounds. That actually helps the Hawks too. It stops the clock, and Hawks still can keep that timeout they have.
So 12.8 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Hawks trail 7-0. They're going to send Soppe and Wubina back for this punt return. And again, don't forget Jordan Geyer is no slouch of a punter for the Go-Hawks. We've seen him boom a couple of them so far early on in this game. As he punts, stands at his own 16-yard line as he gets it away, end-over-end punt. And the Hawks will not return this one, and that should do it. That's going to do it for our first half. 1.3 seconds left to go. We'll see what the Hawks do here. As there's 1 second remaining in this first half. The Hawks will get the ball back to start the second half, as Waverly-Shell won the toss and received to start the first half. And I think the Hawks may send it to halftime, trailing 7-0. But what a game it's been here, Aaron. The 8th-ranked Go-Hawks from Waverly-Shell and the Hawks from West Delaware doing battle here tonight. The final score last season was 28-14 right here on Brown Field. And a great game here tonight as the Hawks will line up in an I formation as Casey under center. As he's going to pass, they are going to run one play, and he's going to be sacked back at the 25-yard line. But that is how our first half will end. Hawks trail 7-0. As we will take a break, we'll come back with our Hawks in the NCAA segment. Hopefully hear from John Swisher from Cascade and bring you back with Bill Logan and then the start of our second half as you're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FullerBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bobin Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bobin Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Back into Brownfield. Hawks trail 7-0 here at halftime against the Go Hawks. A 52-yard touchdown pass from Luke Velke to Braden Holmquist is our only score here in this game. As we take a look at our Hawks in the NCAA segment, as we start with our 3 state schools, starting with the Hawkeyes, as we mentioned, that 17-10 overtime loss against Northwestern last Saturday in Evanston. The Hawks dropped their record now to 4-3 overall, 1-3 in Big Ten play. With that loss last week, as Aaron was victorious in that pick last week, as he was the only one to take the Wildcats. He was actually really close with the score. He had 20-10, and the final was 17-10. So the Hawkeyes turn around and try to rebound tomorrow as they will take on Minnesota at 5:30 for the Battle of the Floyd of Rosedale. As you can hear that game right here on KMCH. And the pregame show starting at 3:30. Iowa State Cyclones victorious again last week with a 31-13 win over Texas Tech in Lubbock, Texas. They raised their record now to 5-2 overall, 3-1 in Big 12 play. They host TCU tomorrow for homecoming. That is a 2:30 kick from Jack Trice Stadium, as the Cyclones cracking the top 25 for the first time since 2005 as they come in at number 25, as John Nagel, a freshman for the Cyclones and a 2017 graduate of West Delaware. The UNI Panthers were victorious last Saturday at home against Youngstown State, 19-14, the final score in that one. That's a big win for the Panthers as they raise their record now to 4-3, 3-1 in conference play. In that game against Youngstown State, Adam Reth had 4 total tackles, 1 of those for loss, as on the season he has 42 total tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery for the 2013 graduate of West Delaware, a senior at UNI. As tomorrow, Panthers hit the road to North Dakota State in the Fargo Dome, a 2:30 kickoff. That'll be a tough one for the Panthers tomorrow. Upper Iowa with a victory last week, 21-20 against Augustana in Sioux Falls, South Dakota last Saturday, 21-20. Great game. 5-3 is the record for the Peacocks now as they return home to Fayette tomorrow for homecoming against Southwest Minnesota at Harms Eichscheid Stadium. That is a 2:07 kickoff for the Upper Iowa Peacocks. That game will be televised on KCRG 9.2. In that game against Augustana, Brent Lammers went 15 for 26 for 110 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He also had 10 carries for 46 yards and a touchdown for the 2015 graduate of West Delaware, junior for the Peacocks. On the season now he has 124 of 221 passing for 1,449 yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and he has 118 carries for 492 yards and 5 touchdowns as he leads the team in both those categories. As Sam Maloney, a 2016 graduate of West Delaware, he's a sophomore for Loras College. He played against Coe last week as the Dewhawks were victorious in that game, 44-38, as their record now 4-4, 3-3 in the Iowa Conference. They hit the road tomorrow to Pella to take on Central College, a 1 o'clock kick. In that game against Coe, Sam Maloney had 1 catch for 19 yards. On the season, he now has 4 catches for 93 yards and 2 total tackles. As in that game against Coe, also playing for Coe was 2016 West Delaware grad Max Ridenauer. He's a sophomore for the Coe Hawks. They lost in that game against Loras. They're now 3-4 overall, 1-4 in Iowa Conference play. In that game, Max Ridenauer was 5 of 9 passing for 34 yards and 1 interception. He carried the ball 23 times for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns for Max Ridenauer. On the season, he's 6 of 10 passing, 38 yards and an interception, 28 carries for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns as Coe will return home tomorrow to take on Luther College. That's a 1 o'clock kick from Cedar Rapids. And 2017 graduate West Delaware graduate Caleb Sparks, a freshman at Iowa Central, as they fell again last week, 45-21. They are now 0-8 in the season, 0-1 in conference play, as they will hit the road again tomorrow as they lost 45-21 to Coffeyville Community College. They hit the road to take on Iowa Western Community College. That is next Saturday. That's their 100th game in school history, as it's their 100th game, Armed Forces Night, and the Kinney Cup, 2:30 kickoff for Iowa Central. As on the season, Caleb Sparks has 22 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. That's a look at our Hawks in the NCAA segment. John Swisher is standing by with another update from Cascade. Here at halftime, Hawks trail 7-0, and we'll take it back after this from KMCH Sports.
Your number one Hawk fans. Auto Owners Insurance and Parrott Insurance is a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and farm to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. For more information, visit me, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester today.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
John Construction and Concrete Cascade with the Cougars lead at halftime. Number 2 team in Class 2A, 28-14. It was 7-7 tie at the end of the first quarter. Both teams struck in that first quarter on runs by their stud running backs, Austin Lawrence for the Cougars and Joseph Kelly for West Liberty. The Cougars came back in the second quarter with 9:21 to go in the second quarter. Mitchell Gibbs scored on a 2-yard touchdown run on an 80-yard drive for the Cougar offense, bringing them up 14-7. Cascade came right back with a turnover by West Liberty, a fumble on the kickoff. Cougars recovered, and then a 36-yard run by Austin Lawrence for a second touchdown tonight with 9:02 to go in quarter number 2, put Cascade up 21-7. West Liberty didn't waste any time. Just 17 seconds later, Tanner Iskey, a 53-yard run, putting West Liberty down 28-14. And then 6 minutes later, 2:11 to go in the first half, it was Austin Lawrence again, his third of the night, 17th touchdown of the season, a 38-yard scamper for the senior running back, Austin Lawrence, putting the Cougars up 28-14 where we stand at halftime. Cougars 28, Comets 14 from Cascade. John Swisher, KMC Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
weather is a little thriller tonight, as it's a little chilly here tonight, as Bill's down there doing the thriller dance, as Michael Jackson brings us back in here to Brownfield. Hawks trailing 7-0 as we're just about ready to start the second half. Bill, quick update. Dodgers trailing 4-0 to the Astros in the bottom of the second inning.
Second inning.
Yeah.
They still got 3.5 hours to go.
Yeah, they do. 4-0 Astros lead. It's been a rough inning for the Dodgers, but I tell you what, Bill, this was kind of touted as one of the best 3A matchups of the night, and I tell you what, it's been all of that so far.
Well, it is, and anytime you get two good teams playing against each other, it's usually whichever team can make big plays, and so far there's been two, in my opinion, and they both went Waverly's way. They recovered a fumble in the end zone to, cost the Hawks a touchdown with an early 7-0 lead, and then the big 52-yard touchdown pass. You take that, flip those to even, we're ahead 7-0, so. They're just a play away from, being ahead. So it's a great game. They talk at halftime. Somebody's got to step make a big play. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody catches a touchdown pass. It's going to be somebody block a punt. They're talking, a special teams play. It's going to be something like that here in the second half, something to get the spark going. The Hawks get the ball right off the bat, and hopefully they can get something going here. Waverly, for a team that's averaging just under 400 yards of offense, defense, tremendous first half. 24 rushes for 56 yards, 3 out of 5 passing for 67, but 52 of those on that one play. 123 yards. So take away that TD, 71 yards on a team that's averaging 380. So tremendous defensive effort here. For the Hawks offensively, 15 rushes for 22 yards. A low number there, but there's too many sacks there getting negative yardage there. 10 out of 18 with one interception for 93 yards, 115 yards. So offensively, pretty even. Defensively, I think the Hawks got a little bit on their number here. So, to me, I really firmly believe whoever scores next points in this game is going to come out the winner.
Well, I tell you what, this is a very important first drive for the Hawks to start this second half. Getting the ball back, they've had little sparks of momentum. They just need to carry it into try to get a score here to start the second half.
That's right. Just get the crowd going. Get everybody on the sideline. Get everybody back into this contest here. Man, it would be huge to run this kickoff back, but it would also be huge to demoralize them a little bit. Let's take about a 10-play, 70-yard drive and tie this game up.
All right, buddy boy. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you sometime throughout the second half.
Keep going. Let's go.
All right, Aaron, your thoughts on the first half?
I thought the Hawks played very, very well defensively. I'll echo what Bill said. Defensively, you couldn't ask for much more, maybe that one big play. Offensively, the Hawks got to stay patient. That ground game, you saw glimpses of it there. Jordan Brees with a couple nice runs. Curley with a couple nice runs as well. Just stay patient. You know what the Hawks have in the passing game. And hopefully they'll pop a big one here and maybe, put some points on the board here. But you're right, Jamie. This opening kickoff from Waverly, Hawks get the ball first. I think this is critical here.
As the Hawks have Gavin Soppe and Jordan Brees deep to receive this kick from Brandon Hinders. As we're just about to start the third quarter, 7-0. Waverly leads it here as it's going to be picked up by Brees at his own 7-yard line, and he's going to cut back. He's trying to get up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up from behind. Just couldn't get the wheels going, could Jordan Brees, as he's down at about the 17-yard line. As making the stop for the Go Hawks there was Jed Paulson, and the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. So actually going to give him the 18-yard line here for the start for the Hawks, trailing 7-0, just underway, third quarter. I formation for the Hawks as they line up under center. Casey, the quarterback, will hand off to Curley. He goes to the left side. He bounces off 25-yard line. Nice run there to start the second half by Caleb Curley. He's out to the 36-yard line, and that's a first down on the first play of the second half from Caleb Curley.
Well, that's, Bill talked about, it doesn't have to be a long touchdown or whatever. Something like that to get the juice back into the crowd, get the juice going on this Hawks sideline here. Those individual efforts, those start to mount up and really can carry a football team.
Gain of 18 by Curley on first down. As Casey comes set, they give to him again, right up the middle, and he fights forward, and he scoots across up to the 41-yard line. Does Caleb Curley, a pickup of 5 yards there, and it's going to be 2nd down and 5. And a nice run there again on first down by Caleb Curley. Hawks have it 2nd and 5. I formation once again. They've seen them a lot in this formation here tonight, and they've been successful in doing so. They give to Brees on 2nd and 5, and he scoots up the middle, and he's going to be brought down there as coming up and making the stop for the Go-Hawks. That time was Jacob By, as Brees picks up a couple yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Hawks. They have it at their own 44-yard line. I formation once again. They need 2 yards here, and they moved on that left side. Left side moved, and it's going to be a penalty against the Hawks, illegal procedure, so back them up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 7, their 3rd offensive penalty of this game. And it's now back to the 39-yard line where the Hawks have it, 3rd down and 7. Not what they needed there on this drive, but they've got another down here to try to get a 1st down as Casey comes set. I formation, 1 receiver to the left, 1 in the slot to the right. He looks for Kelly. He's got him at the 1st down marker. He scoots across midfield as he's down to the Go-Hawk 49-yard line, and that's a 1st down on the pitch and catch from Nick Casey to Tyler Kelly. 1st and 10 Hawks at the Go-Hawk 49.
Just that same, we've seen it all year, Jamie, that little down and out by Tyler Kelly, and Casey puts it right on the numbers to him, and huge 3rd down pickup, keeping the chains moving, keeping the drive going.
As they're going to run a stretch play here to Curley. He's got a nice room. He's down inside the 35 near the 40-yard line. They're going to give him the 39-yard line of Waverly-Shell, and that should be good for a Hawk 1st down. As they're going to see where they spot this. It's going to be real close to the 1st down. It is a 1st down for the Hawks, as Caleb Curley, another rushing 1st down there. It'll be 1st and 10 Hawks at the Go-Hawk 39 now. There's that running game getting going here. They're trailing 7-0 are the Hawks. 10-17 left to go. 3rd quarter. I formation once again. A man in the slot is Morris. They're going to hand off to Morris on the counter play, and he's met at the line. Still pushing forward is Grant Morris as he avoided the 1st tackle by Downing, but he's going to be brought down out there by Stephen Wheeler, and the Hawks lose 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down and 12.
Hawks trying to go with a little misdirection there at the handoff to Morris, and if Grant could have just gotten out of that last tackle there, I think he would have picked up some good yardage, but unfortunately couldn't, and they dropped him for the 2-yard loss.
I formation again. Morris split out on the left side this time as a wide receiver. They give it to Brees up the middle, and he ball rushes forward. He's at the 25-20. Jordan Brees down to the 10-yard line. Another 1st down for the Hawks. This time it's Jordan Brees. Gives the Hawks 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line of Waverly-Shell.
Just good individual effort there by Jordan Brees, just muscling his way through the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was going to get held up and then just kept the legs moving. Takes the Hawks all the way down to the Waverly-Shell 11.
I formation for the Hawks. They give to Curley. They stretch it out again. He's down inside the 10, and he pushes forward. He's down near the 5-yard line. Stephen Wheeler. And it's going to be Stephen Wheeler. And it looks like, try to get that number, there he is, Stephen Wheeler and Nathan Hill in on the stop for the Go-Hawks. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 after a 5-yard pickup by Curley that time, as they have it at the Go-Hawks 6. Casey under center. They give us to Curley right up the middle. He cuts back. He's down into the goal line. Touchdown, West Delaware. Caleb Curley from 6 yards out, and the Hawks are on the board, and they trail 7-6.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jamie, that is just great individual running by Jordan Brees and Caleb Curley there. Hawks doing a great job, sprinkling a 1 pass, pick up the key pass on the 3rd down here at midfield. But great job there by that Hawk running game, and great job by that offensive line of opening up holes.
As Caleb Zier on for the extra point, the hold is just in time by Mangle. Did a great job of getting that ball down, and the Hawks have tied it 7-7 here with 8:56 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and we will take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision
Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
Oh, how convenient this song comes on after the Hawk Tootsie Roll touchdown here. As they were scattered. They're more like rocks here tonight, going out of the arms of the parents here tonight, throwing those Tootsie Rolls after every touchdown. The Hawks have tied it 7-7. Mitchell Mangold's kick is going to be taken by Braden Holmquist at his own 10-yard line, and he's off to the left side, and Braden Holmquist is down the sideline. One man to beat is Mangold, and Mangold's going to run him out of bounds. But a great return by Braden Holmquist as he is down to the West Delaware 47-yard line. A nice return, and that's where the Go Hawks will start 1st and 10.
But that touchdown drive, Jamie, by the Hawks, 9 plays, 82 yards, took 3 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock. Just what the doctor ordered, a 6-yard touchdown run by Caleb Curley puts the Hawks up, ties the ball game at 7-7 with 8:47 to go here in this third quarter.
Go Hawks will come set their first drive of the second half from the West Delaware 47. He looks like he's lined up offside. As a run up the middle, this is Santiama. Right up the middle, he's down to the 45. As Jordan Brees brings him down after a gain of a couple there. As it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Go Hawks from the West Delaware 45-yard line. So the Hawks tying this ball game at 7 with 8:20 left to go in this third quarter. A lot of football to be played here yet tonight from Brown Field. As the Go Hawks come set, 2nd down and 8. Santiama in the backfield. Velke passes left side. This is Holmquist. He's got enough for the first down. Tyler Kelly wraps him up. I would say that's a first down, but it is a first down for the Go Hawks as Holmquist that time makes the catch for the Go Hawks. Their 3rd first down through the air in this ball game. They have it down to the West Delaware 37-yard line. As Velke comes set, 2 receivers to his left, 2 to the right for the Go Hawk offense. As looks like somebody illegal procedure against the Go Hawks. So the Go Hawks jump off sides here, jump a little early. Their 3rd offensive penalty of this ball game, and it's going to back them up to the 42-yard line now. 1st and 15 for Waverly-Shell Rock. As the Hawk defense has played outstanding, as Bill mentioned, take away that 52-yard touchdown pass. That takes off a lot of yards, just 71 total yards of offense is all they would have had in that first half. But here they go. Pistol formation. They send Seward in motion. They hand off Santiama up the middle. He's got a nice little room to run, and he's going to finally be brought down as Drew Wubena drops him at the 30-yard line. So a pickup of 12 yards that time for Santiama before Wubena brings him down, and now it's going to be 2nd down. And 3 yards here for the Go Hawks. They need to get to the West Delaware 27-yard line.
Yeah, it's again, Santiama is just pretty simple running. It's a lot of north-south, just finding a crease in between the right tackle and right guard there and picking up big yards.
Shotgun formation. Velke takes it himself. He's read option. He's got some room left side, and he's at the 15. He's at the 10. High steps his way, and he's going to be run out of bounds by Mitchell Mangold down inside the 5-yard line to the West Delaware 4. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Go Hawks on that rushing first down by Luke Velke. There's a reason he's their team's leading rusher on the season. Is plays like that off of that read option, because you can't not look at Santiama to get the carry, but Velke does such a great job of reading that and crashing down and carries it himself. So 1st and goal for Waverly-Shell Rock. They have it at the West Delaware 4. They've got split 2 backs in the backfield, Santiama and Downing. Back with Velke. Seward in motion. They fake to him. Velke keeps it himself, runs off the right side, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Luke Velke from 4 yards out puts the Go Hawks up 13-7 here with 7:12 remaining in this third quarter.
Yeah, there was no question who was going to keep that ball. Jamie Velke basically it was a direct snap, and he just took it to the right side, this near sideline here, and just found the hole and hopped in for the 4-yard touchdown run.
So Brandon Hinders on for the extra point for the Go Hawks. On the season, he's 35 of 38. Out of the hold of Braden Holmquist. As the Go Hawks come set, Holmquist taking a little time getting set here. As he takes the snap, his hold is down and slipping. That's going to be blocked. It's going to be blocked as slipping as he was running up to kick that one was Hinders. And the extra point is no good. So Waverly-Shell takes the lead 13-7 with 7:12 remaining in this third quarter. And we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Back into Brownfield. The Go Hawks take a 13-7 lead here with 7:12 remaining in this third quarter after the blocked extra point. So 13-7, Gavin Soppe and Cabron Cook deep to receive this kickoff from Brandon Hinders for West Delaware. As the Hawks and the Go Hawks have both scored here to start this second half, so a lot of football to be played yet, and we've had a good game so far as Cook will take this one at his own 1-yard line. Cabron is going to bring it out to the left side. He's going to cut back at the 25 or 15, and he's out to the 16, 17-yard line, and that's where the Hawks will start 1st and 10.
And that touchdown drive, Jamie, by Waverly-Shell 5 plays, 47 yards, took 1 minute and 44 seconds off the clock. Luke Velke with the 4-yard touchdown run. The extra point was blocked, so with 7:04 to go here in this third quarter, Waverly-Shell leads 13-7.
And the Hawks will start with it here from their own 17-yard line. There's a lot of running last possession for the Hawks. We'll see what they do here. I formation. Under center is Casey. They give to Brees on 1st and 10. He falls forward to about the 18-yard line. He picks up 1 yard there. Mosiah Newsom comes up for the stop for the Go Hawks, and it's going to be a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Hawks. As they come back to the line, I formation. One receiver to the left for the Hawks, one in the slot as Casey looks to pass. Quick pass left side, that's Kelly. He's going to make the catch. Is Tyler Kelly. Braden Holmquist on the coverage. He's got it out to the 24-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 yards there. It'll be 3rd down and 3 here for the Hawks. As they quickly come back to the line, and this is where the Hawks have got to be disciplined. We've seen them jump a couple times here in this formation. As they come set, they're going to hand off to Curley, right side. He fights forward. He's out to the 26-yard line. They're going to give him the 27. It's going to be real close to the 1st down as the official on this side giving the Hawks a good stop to the 27-yard line. And that should be good for is it a 1st down, or are they going to measure it? As Bill's right there. It's going to be, it looks close. They needed to get to the 27. They're right around the 27-yard line.
We're going to see how good the chain gang is on this one.
What are you saying?
I'm going to call it 1st down on the nose of the white stripe on the front of the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
It's going to be a 1st down. Good call, Bill. 6th rushing 1st down for the Hawks in this game, as it's going to be a 1st and 10 on the run by Caleb Curley. So the Hawks have it out to their own 27-yard line. 6:07 remaining in this third quarter. Hawks trail 13-7. As they fake the handoff here, Casey looks to pass. He gets rid of it. He has a man out there. Is that going to be caught? Yes, it is. It's going to be Grant Morris with the catch. As great coverage that time by Jack Seward, but Grant Morris makes a nice catch out on the outside for Morris. That's his second catch of the season, and that's good for a gain of 5. Second down and 5 for the Hawks.
That's a good job of Casey standing in the pocket there. He knew he was going to take a big hit there, but he delivered the ball, and Morris did a good job of catching it.
High formation to give us to Brees right up the middle, and he falls forward for a gain of about 1 yard. It'll bring up third down here for the Hawks. It'll be third down and about 4 yards as they have it at the Go Hawk 33-yard line. And third down and 4 upcoming. Hawks trail 13-7, 5:10 left to go in this third quarter. As they come set, I formation once again. As Casey looks to pass, he looks to his left. He's going to throw it, get rid of it, and it's going to be incomplete. As Tyler Kelly, the intended receiver, Braden Holmquist on the coverage for the Go Hawks. And I think what happened there is the Go Hawks put double coverage on Tyler Kelly out here. And that was the Hawks really their only option on that play. And the Go Hawks with that putting double teaming Tyler Kelly there, that option wasn't open. So it's going to be 4th and 4, and the Hawks will send the punt team out. As the Go Hawks wanted offensive pass interference on that play, as this global punt is going to be taken by Jack Seward back at his own 29-yard line. Ran him back just a little bit as he's out to the 40 now, still pushing forward as he's out to about the 43-yard line is Jack Seward, and that's where the Go Hawks will start with it. 1st and 10 as Reed Hogan makes the stop for the Hawks that time, and the Go Hawks will take over 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. See if this Hawk defense can stiffen up here once again. As the Hawks have played great defensively so far in this ball game, as considering the conditions here tonight, 36 degrees at kickoff, as they're going to hand off to Santiama up the middle, and he's going to be dropped. Is the ball on the ground? They're going to say the ball might be on the ground. Hawks say they have it, and they do. Hawks have it. Matt Wickman recovers the fumble for the Hawks, and they take over 1st and 10 from the Go Hawk 44-yard line. And I think the deal there, Aaron, was Santiama fighting for extra yards, refusing to go down, and somebody from the Hawk defense ripped the ball out, and Matt Wickman recovers it, and West Delaware takes over 1st and 10 at the Waverly-Shell Rock 44. They trail 13-7 with 4.5 left to play in the third.
That's the break the Hawks needed, Jamie, right there. Now time for this offense to capitalize, similar to what Waverly-Shell Rock did in the first half.
They give on to Morris on that quick hitter, and Morris has got a nice little running ran here. And Morris is down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 13 yards on 1st and 10 for Grant Morris, and their 7th first down on the ground in this ball game. Grant Morris came in with 7 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. He adds on 13 that time, and they have it to the Go Hawk 31. Casey comes set under center. They hand off to Curley, right side. He's out to the 30. He's down inside the 30. There's a penalty marker down as Curley's down to about the 25-yard line. But again, there is a penalty marker, and it's going to be holding against the Hawks. I'm sure the Go Hawks will accept this penalty. It'll be the 4th offensive penalty against the Hawks, 5th of the game. As with that penalty, it was 1st and 10, so that'll back the Hawks up. It's a spot foul, so it's going to be 1st down. They've got it back to the 39-yard line. It's a loss of 8 on that penalty. As Casey comes set, he hands off to Curley, left side. He's going to fight forward out to about the 35-yard line. As coming up and making the stop was Ben Heemer. As it's a pickup of 3 that time by Caleb Curley. I give him just a couple as he's actually going to be spot this ball at the Go Hawk 36-yard line. So gain of 2 will bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Hawks with 3:40 to play in the third quarter, trailing 13-7. They give us to Brees right up the middle. Brees has some room. 30, 25-yard line for Jordan Brees. A gain of 9 yards that time for the Hawk junior. And Brees, with that run, he's going to bring it out to the 26-yard line. They're going to spot him now. 3rd down and 5 for the Hawks.
And just a nice job there. Hard running by Jordan Brees. Doing a good job putting the Hawks in the 3rd and manageable here.
They come set again. They hand off to Curley right up the middle. It's going to be 4-down territory for the Hawks as Curley gets it down inside the 25. So it's a pickup of about 2 yards there for Caleb Curley. We'll see what Coach Wink wants to do here. It'll be 4th down and 3. 2:45 left to go in this 3rd quarter. The Hawks trail 13-7. Casey rolls to his right. He looks to pass. Under pressure. Now he's going to roll to his left. Looking into the end zone. He's got Tyler Kelly in the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. In and out of the hands of Tyler Kelly. Braden Holmquist on the coverage for the Go Hawks. And the Hawks will turn it over on downs. Almost a great catch by Tyler Kelly, but it falls incomplete, and the Go Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at the West Delaware their own 25-yard line with 2:28 left to go in this 3rd quarter, and the Hawks trail 13-7.
Yeah, it was a nicely thrown ball there by Casey. It looked like Kelly might have got held there a little, or had one of his arms pulled down when he was going up for it, but nonetheless, Hawks turn it over on downs, give it to Waverly.
Velke comes set, pistol formation. He hands off to Santiama, left side. He fights forward as he's brought down that time. As I believe it was Jordan Brees who made the stop for the Hawks. It was, as Santiama carries for 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Go Hawks as they're out now to their own 29-yard line. As they call in bring in the play, Ryan Willis, one of the receivers for the Go Hawks, calls in that play. He has 6 receptions on the season. Minute 54 to play here in 3rd quarter. Hawks trail 13-7. They fake the handoff. Velke looks to pass. He's rolling to his left. Now he's going to throw it down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Jordan Geyer. Drew Wubena on the coverage for the Hawks that time, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Go Hawks.
Yeah, nice job there by that West Delaware secondary, Jamie, of sticking with their man, playing their area, not biting for any of the fakes or anything like that. And just did a nice job. Velke had really nowhere to go with the ball, so he just chucked it out of bounds and forces Waverly into a 3rd and 6.
So 3rd down and 6 for Waverly-Shell Rock. From their own 29-yard line, Velke comes set. He fakes the handoff to Santiama, cuts it back up the middle, and he's still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down as he just slid through that linebacking core of the Hawks. Mitchell Mangold made the stop, but Velke with a 1st down there for the Go Hawks, and he's out to the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, Go Hawks. Update from the World Series. Dodgers have scored a run. They trail now 4-1 as they're in the bottom of the 3rd inning in Houston. As we'll get some other score updates here after this Go Hawk play. 1st and 10 from their own 40, minute and a half to play in the 3rd quarter. They fake the handoff to Holmquist. Velke's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Jordan Brees has a hold of him. Finally, they're going to blow the whistle as Harrison Goebel. They didn't blow the whistle, so they kept playing.
Yep.
And it's going to be a huge loss for the Go Hawks all the way back to their own 36-yard line, a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 14 for Waverly-Shell Rock. 50 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. Solon leading Decorah in the 3rd quarter, 27-2. As St. Ansgar leading East Buchanan 14-10. That game in the 4th quarter. Gladbrook Rhinebeck leading Wapsie Valley 6-0. Cascade leading 28-14 at the half. The Go Hawks hand off to Santiama right up the middle here as he's down up to the 38-yard line, and 28 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. And Union leading Appleton Parkersburg 29-0. That game in the 3rd quarter. As As the Go Hawks, I don't think they're going to run another play here as we're going to go to the fourth quarter. Hawks trailing 13-7. Mount Vernon leads Centerville 14-10. That game in the third quarter. And Cedar Rapids Xavier leading Oskaloosa 29-3 in the third quarter. That's going to do it for our third quarter here. 13-7, Waverly-Shell Rock leads it. We'll bring you back for the start of the fourth quarter right after this. You're listening to West Delaware Football from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Along with in-studio producer, news director Janelle Tucker, Jamie Vaskey, Aaron Plain, and Bill Logan back with you from Brownfield as we start quarter number 4. West Delaware trailing 13-7. And what a great game it has been. Waverly-Shell Rock has it 3rd down and 12 from their own 38-yard line. It's been a back-and-forth game, but it's been a great game for week 1 of the 2017 high school football playoffs. 3 wide receivers for the Go Hawks on 3rd and 12. Velke looks to pass. Looks across the middle. He's got Geyer, and that's going to be caught and good for a first down as they cross midfield to the West Delaware 48-yard line. A first down for the Go Hawks in West Delaware territory. And the Go Hawks with their 9th first down of this ball game.
And just a slant pattern there by Geyer, and he did a nice job of hauling it in and just barely picking up enough for the first down for Waverly-Shell Rock.
Hawks trailing 13-7. Velke, and somebody moved. And it's going to be illegal procedure against the Go Hawks. So their 4th, 6th penalty of the ball game, 4th on the offense here tonight, and it's going to back them up to their own 46-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 15 for Waverly-Shell Rock. This Hawk defense has played outstanding. The offense has been really good at times. They just need to kind of put together some of that consistency as they need to get the ball back here. 1st and 15 for Waverly-Shell Rock. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Velke in a pistol formation. He takes it from Santiama. He keeps it himself, and he's got a nice hole up the middle. And Luke Velke steps over one. He's at the 35-30, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to call it. There's a flag here. But he was down to the 32 of West Delaware, and there's holding against the Go Hawks. That's a big penalty for them as Velke, a big run that time, is going to be negated by a holding penalty against the offense.
Yeah, Jamie, and that's huge because Velke was just tiptoeing through Hawk defenders there and had Waverly-Shell Rock in business down inside the 30-yard line. So big penalty there. Hawk defense, has just played tremendous tonight, but you got to wonder, as the game's progressing, are they getting a little worn down here a little bit? You can start to see some big holes getting created there by this Waverly-Shell Rock.
So with the penalty,
offense.
the Go Hawks are back to their own 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 24 for Waverly-Shell Rock as Velke comes set, pistol formation. 2 receivers to the left, empty to the right side as Velke comes set. Up the middle is Santiama, and he's going to be hit by Drew Wubena at about the 42-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 yards that time as Wubena drops in there. And it'll be 2nd down and long here for the Go Hawks. Don't forget, Hawkeye fans, you can get 90 minutes of Hawk football talk with the voice of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Gary Dolphin, and Iowa head football coach Kirk Ferentz every Wednesday night at 6:30 right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH. 2nd down and 18 for the Go Hawks. 10:36 remaining in this third quarter. Hawks trail 13-7 as Velke, a play action. He keeps it himself. He hurdles one. And I'm not sure you can do that. You cannot hurdle a defender in high school football. That was a point of emphasis a couple years ago, and here comes the flag, as I think they finally threw the flag, because you cannot hurdle a defender in high school football. That was a point of emphasis a couple years ago, and I believe they're going to call it. There is a penalty marker as our referee. They're going to wave it off. As that was, like I said, that was a point of emphasis a couple years ago for player safety. You cannot hurdle a defender in high school football, but they're going to pick up the flag. And this is the second time this has happened to the Hawks in the last 2 weeks, as that happened at Marion as well, when a player jumped over a pile of Hawks, as it'll be 3rd down and 9 after the long run by Luke Velke. 3rd and 9. They have it at the West Delaware 47. The defense has to play well here, continue to play well. Velke keeps it himself up the middle, and he's going to be stopped down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, as it's going to be 4th down. Grant Morris and Jordan Breeze combine on that stop. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Go Hawks, and we'll see what they do here, as they've kind of got a decision, and their decision is going to be to take a timeout. So Waverly-Shell Rock takes a timeout. We will take one with them and come right back. 10:03 left to go, 4th quarter. Hawks trail 13-7, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Back into Brownfield, 4th down and 4 for the Go Hawks. They're showing punt. They're going to bring out the punt team and Jordan Geyer. The Hawks send one man back is Drew Wubena. Not sure if the Go Hawks are going to try to fake here or not, as Geyer takes the snap, and he will be punting away. A line drive, as Wubena is going to pick it up, and he's going to bring it out to about the 16-yard line, as he's brought down that time by Brandon Hinders. And the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. We got to see this offense get rolling here. Aaron is running out of options here. 9:55 remaining in this ball game. The Hawks trail 13-7, and they have it at their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, and it's, you figure the Hawks are probably going to get two more possessions probably. So now's the time, if you're this Hawk offense, to get it going and get something in the end zone.
They hand off to Curley up the middle. Did a great job of holding on to that ball, as I think somebody got a helmet on the ball, but Curley held on to it. Coming up and making the stop for the Go Hawks that time was Ben Heemer, but Curley is going to bring it out to the 17-yard line. So a gain of 1 for the Hawks there. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. 9.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. High formation for the Hawks. They fake to Curley. Casey rolls to his left. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw it down the field. He's got a man. It's going to fall incomplete, as he was looking for Grant Morris down the field.
Flag down there.
Brady Leonard on the coverage for the Go Hawks. And it's going to be roughing the passer, as Jordan Geyer, hands on his knees. I think he was the guilty party, as he had his hands down on his knees, knowing that he kind of made a mistake there. And it's going to be it's going to be roughing the passer against the Go Hawks. And that's going to be good for a West Delaware 1st down.
Boy, and I tell you what, Jamie, as much as this Waverly-Shell Rock defense is pinning their ears back and coming after the Hawks, but I tell you what, if the Hawks did some sort of just delayed screen or something like that to Curley, let the Waverly-Shell Rock defenders come into the backfield and just dump it off. And boy, I think the Hawks can pick up some big yards.
So it's a penalty. The Hawks have it at their own 33. Casey, quick bubble screen to Mangold. Left side, Mangold's got enough for the first down. He's run out of bounds by Leonard, but it's a nice catch and run that time by Mitchell Mangold right at the first down marker. And it is a first down for the Hawks, so they're moving the ball here. As for the Hawks, their 16th first down of this ball game. Coach Winkowich will like that. He'll like it even more if they can come away with a win here tonight. I formation for the Hawks under center. Quick pass again to Mangold left side. He gets a nice block on the outside by Tyler Kelly as he crosses midfield to the Go Hawk 49-yard line. A pickup of about 8 yards there. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2 for the Hawks.
A nice stutter step there by Mangold. He stepped forward like he was going to cut it back to the inside, went around the defender and his blocker, and picked up an extra 4 or 5 yards there. So good job there by Mitch Mangold picking up 8 yards and putting the Hawks in a 2nd and short.
I formation again for the Hawks. Casey under center. He hands off to Curley. He waits for his blockers. He gets right to the first down marker. The official on the far side is going to spot it long enough for the first down. They both will, and that'll be another first down for the Hawks. As it's 1st and 10, the Hawks trail this game 13-7 with 8:35 left to go in this ball game. What a game it has been, and we still have 8.5 minutes remaining. As the Hawks hurry back to the line, they get the chain set. I formation again. One receiver to the left is Kelly. They hand off to Curley. Right side, he's got some room at the 45, crosses down to the 42-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4 yards that time by Caleb Curley as Jack Seward and Josh Halverson combine on the stop for the Go Hawks.
Yeah, nice job there running that stretch play. We've seen the Hawks run that now 4 or 5 times tonight. That simple stretch play where Curley seems to come to the right side of KC and take the ball. Nice job by that right side of the line. The tackle and guard of just creating some space and allowing him to pick up 4.
2nd down and 6 for the Hawks. They hand off to Curley up the middle again. He's got it at the 35-30. Caleb Curley has enough for the first down to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 10 yards there, and the Hawks continue to move the ball down the field. They've got it at the Go Hawk 25-yard line.
And the Hawks are starting to get that balance we're used to seeing them with the run and the pass. And Caleb Curley with a big hole there up the middle, picking up 10 and getting another first down.
2 receivers to the left this time. Casey under center. I formation to give us to Brees right up the middle. And Jordan Brees has some room. He's down to the 15. He's down inside the 10 to the 6-yard line. Jordan Brees, a gain of 10 yards on first down for the Hawks. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Hawks.
And Jordan Brees, it's just that quick hitter, and he's so good at getting it and busting through that line and keeping his legs moving. So
I formation once again for the Hawks. Casey under center, hands off to Curley. Left side, he cuts back. He's down inside the 5-yard line to about the 3. It's going to be a gain of 1 or 2 by Caleb Curley that time. The Hawks are trailing this game 13-7 with 7:15 left to go as Ben Heemer came up and made the stop for the Go Hawks that time. They place it at the 4-yard line.
3 plays to get 4 yards here if you're a Hawk fan. So
Mitchell Mangold will line up in the slot for the Hawks I formation. They give us to Curley right side. He's following Brees and into the end zone. Touchdown West Delaware. Caleb Curley from 4 yards out. And the Hawks have tied this game 13-13.
What a great drive and what a great way to come back and answer after, Waverly-Shell Rockets moving the ball down the field. The Hawks do a good job answering the call, putting 6 on the board here, and now the all-important extra point, which put the Hawks up.
Caleb Zier on for the extra point for the Hawks. The hold is down. The kick is up. It is no good. The extra point goes wide right, and this game remains tied 13-13 with 6:56 remaining in this ball game. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Back into Brownfield, and what a game it has been. We're tied at 13 as both teams with 2 touchdowns. Both teams have made an extra point, and both have missed an extra point. It has us tied 13-13, 6:56 left to go in the ball game as Mitchell Mangold's kick is going to be taken by Braden Holmquist at his own 10-yard line. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he's going to be dropped at the 22-yard line. Nice job there. Logan Wynn making the stop for the Hawks, and the Go Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
And that touchdown drive, Jamie, by the Hawks, 10 plays, 84 yards, took 2 minutes and 59 seconds off the clock. Caleb Curley with a 4-yard touchdown run, his second of the night. The Hawks did miss the extra point, though, but tie the football game up now, 13-13, with 6:49 to go here in this 4th quarter.
As the Go Hawks come set, 1st and 10, Velke, shotgun formation. They send Seward in motion. They roll to the right. Velke's going to pass. Under pressure, Goebel misses. He's going to throw it down the field. Oh, intercepted as Logan Wynn jumped that route, intended for Seward, but it falls incomplete. And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Man, you are playing with fire, Jamie, as a quarterback when you throw across your body back to the middle of the field after scrambling out. And I thought Logan Wynn had it there. Looked like he read Velke's eyes. He knew right where he was going with it and stepped in front and just couldn't haul it in.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Go Hawks. 6:41 remaining in this ball game. Game tied 13-13. As the Go Hawks come set, as Velke keeps it himself, and he's hit from behind. As Jordan Brees makes the stop for the Hawks after a pickup of, looks like 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down. Now they might give him 4. They're out to the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 7 upcoming for the Go Hawks. Big defensive play here for the Hawks. They come set. 3 receivers to the right. Shotgun formation. Velke comes set. He looks to pass. He throws across the middle, and he's got a man. It's tipped away by Drew Wobena, intended for Jack Seward. And reaching back and swatting that ball away was Drew Wobena. And the Hawks forced Waverly-Shell Rock into a 4th down and 7.
That's just how you teach it, Jamie. Exactly how you teach it as the defender. You put the hand up and you swat it away, stay clear of the receiver, and that's exactly what Drew Ubena did there. Great job there by Drew Ubena. Forces Waverly-Shell Rock into the punt here late with under 6 minutes to go in this 4th quarter.
Jordan Geyer back to punt for the Go Hawks. Looks like Cook is back for the Hawks to return this kick. That's Wobena, and Wobena's going to take it from his own 33, and he's going to run out of bounds. Good idea by Wobena, as the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line with 5:47 left to go in this ball game. I tell you what, if you're feeling cold at Brownfield at this point, you're not enjoying this football game, because I tell you what, all the emotions going right now, it warms you right up here. But it's 1st and 10 for the Hawks. This game is tied with 5:47 left to go in the 4th quarter. I formation for the Hawks. 2 receivers to the left. Casey under center. Hands off to Curley up the middle. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Might have gained a yard before he was brought down by Jacob By. Made the stop for the Go Hawks. And no gain. It's 2nd down and 10. I formation once again. Casey under center. He looks to pass. Bubble screen to the left to Mangold. Nice block out there by Kelly as he's out to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 yards there for the Hawks, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 6. So that play has been very good for the Hawks here tonight. You wonder if when the Hawks fake the bubble screen to Mangold and maybe throw it up top to one of those receivers. We'll see what they do here. 3rd down and 6 as the other receiver on that side of the field is Tyler Kelly. Casey looks to pass, throws to his left. He's got a man out there. It's good for the 1st down. It's Mitchell Mangold. Spins out of one before Downing runs him out of bounds. And it's good for a Hawk 1st down to the Go Hawk. Or might be right at midfield, just on the Hawks side of the 50. And it's 1st and 10 for the Hawks from right at midfield.
Yeah, nice job by Mangold, just hanging on the foot, just looking it in, picking up the 1st down, and getting a couple extra yards there, keep the drive alive.
Ball game tied, 13-13, and nobody covered up the middle. As coming up and making that stop was Stephen Wheeler, as Casey had no chance, as he was hit as he almost took the snap. Wheeler about took the snap away from him, and it's a big loss there. 4.5 minutes left to go in this ball game, and we're tied at 13. As with that, it's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Hawks as they come set again in the I formation. Brees the fullback, Curley the tailback. They give to Curley right side on that stretch play. He's got a nice little block there from Jordan Brees, and he crosses midfield down to the Go Hawk 48-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8 here for the Hawks as Jordan Downing made the stop for the Go Hawks. He's been busy tonight as he's the team's leading tackler coming in here. Jordan Brees came into tonight with 67 carries for 531 yards. Caleb Curley came in with 193 for 971. They've had a great second half. I formation. Casey looks to pass. Looks left. Now he's looking across the middle. He's got a man wide open. It's going to be Tyler Kelly at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, West Delaware. Nick Casey to Tyler Kelly. 48-yard touchdown pass. And the Hawks go up 19-13 with 3:37 left to go in this ball game.
That's exactly what the Hawk fans were waiting for one of those receivers to get behind the defense. And Tyler Kelly's the man, just slipped behind the secondary, wide open, and that's just an easy pitch and catch for Casey to Kelly. And there you go, puts the Hawks up now, 19-13.
Caleb Zier on for the extra point. It is good. Hawks go up 20-13 with 3:37 to go in the ball game. We will take a break, catch our breath, and come back. After this, you're listening to West Delaware football from KMCH Sports.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Stay tuned after the game for the Okoboji Grill post-game show, brought to you by Okoboji Grill and Independence, where good friends meet. Hawks lead 20-13, 3:37 remaining in this ball game. Mitchell Mangold will kick this ball off, and it's going to be returned by Braden Holmquist at his own 7-yard line. He's got a seam up the right side. Hawks have got to stop him, and they do, just short of the 50-yard line as he's brought down out there. As it was Drew Wobena who made the stop for the Hawks.
And that touchdown drive, Jamie, by the Hawks, 6 plays, 64 yards, took 2 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. Nick Casey to Tyler Kelly for the big touchdown with the extra point, puts the Hawks up now 20-13 with 3:28 to go here in this fourth quarter.
1st and 10, go Hawks from their own 46-yard line. Hawks lead by 7, 3:28 left to go in this ball game. Shotgun formation for the Go Hawks. They send Seward in motion. They give to him, left side. He cuts back. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Grant Morris makes the stop for the Hawks. What a game Grant Morris has had. on all ends, both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Defense, offense, he's done it all here tonight.
Yeah, Jamie, and that's the senior out there, and that's what you expect out of your seniors. You want them playing their best football at the end of their senior year, and Grant Morris is certainly a testament to that.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down and 12. Clock continues to run here with 3 minutes remaining. The Go-Hawks have used a timeout in this second half. They only have 2 remaining. As they send a man in motion, this is Holmquist. They fake to him. Velke looks to pass. They throw it to Holmquist, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Drew Wubena drops him after a gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Go-Hawks. As the Hawk faithful get into it here.
Well, and if you're the Hawks, Jamie, here, you don't want to get, you want to be careful of that big play, just like what happened, or just like when the Hawks run offense. You don't want the same thing happen. You don't want to get caught looking in the backfield. Just play disciplined football. Keep the ball in front of you.
3rd and 8 from their own 48. 2:42 remaining in the ball game. West Delaware leads 20-13. Velke comes set. The handoff, fakes the handoff. He keeps it himself, and he's going to be dropped after he hurdled one. He's run out of bounds as looks like Logan Wynn makes the stop for the Hawks. Drew Wubena also there for the Hawks, and it's going to be 4th down and 5 for Waverly-Shell Rock as they cross midfield to the West Delaware 49-yard line. What a ball game. 4th and 5 for the Go-Hawks. 2:11 left to go in this game.
Wouldn't be surprised
if the Hawks can stop them here, they will go for it. 4th down and 5, and I think the Hawks want a timeout. Coach Wink wants a timeout, and he will take one. We'll keep it right here as the Hawks take their first timeout of the second half with 2 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter. As we have some finals coming in here, St. Ansgar defeats East Buchanan tonight, 33-17, the final score of that one. Of course, that's our area online and playback game of the week, so you can stay tuned after our contest here. Solon leading Decorah 27-2 in the 3rd quarter. Cascade leading West Liberty 49-21 in the 4th quarter. Union LaPorte City leading Appleton Parkersburg 42-0 in the 4th quarter. And it is Gladbrook Rhinebeck defeating Wapsie Valley tonight 14-0, the final score in that one. As we mentioned, Decorah trailing Solon. That would be the Hawks' next opponent if they can hold on and win this game. And Cedar Rapids Xavier leads Oskaloosa 43-10. That game in the 4th quarter. Mount Vernon leading Centerville 28-10. That game in the 4th quarter as well. And in Major League Baseball, the World Series, Astros leading 4-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Back to action here. 4th and 5 for the Go-Hawks. Velke, a bunch formation. Next to him is Santayama. Velke looks to pass. Pump fakes once. He throws it deep down the field, and incomplete. Incomplete pass. The Go-Hawks turn it over on downs with 1:54 remaining in this ball game. The Hawks lead 20-13, and they take over on downs here with just under 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. The Go-Hawks do have 2 timeouts, but if the Hawks could come up with a first down or 2 in this drive here, they could ice this one away from the Go-Hawks.
Yeah, and just a great defense by that Hawk, that entire Hawk front, the front 4, the linebackers, that secondary, just a great job there of putting up a fence and preventing Waverly-Shell Rock from picking up that first down on the 4th down play. And now you hope it's just, ball security and let's get this thing salted away.
The Hawks hand off to Curley up the middle, and he's going to pick up a gain of 1 that time. And the Go-Hawks quickly call a timeout. We will take one with them this time. 1:48 left to go, 4th quarter, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Back into Brownfield. Hawks lead 20-13 with 1:48 left to go. They have the ball at midfield. 2nd down and 10. The Go Hawks out of their second timeout of the half. They're going to Hawks will hand off to Curley. Right side, he's got some room, and he's going to have enough for the first down. Caleb Curley picks up the first down to the Go Hawks 40-yard line, and that should do it. Should be pretty close. It's going to be close. 1st and 10. The Go Hawks with 1 timeout remaining. And with 4 downs and 1 timeout.
Yeah,
they must not be able to because they're not calling the timeout here. No timeout here. As the Hawks will run the play clock down here. I formation. Nick Casey under center. As he's going to keep it himself, run right up the middle, as Downing will make the stop for the Go Hawks. And now the Go Hawks will take their third and final timeout of this ball game. As that's going to do it with 1:12 left to go. 1:12 left to go in this fourth quarter.
That should be about close.
Well, the Hawks will have it 25 here. They'll run it down. It'll be 3rd down and 9. That'll get it down to just over 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's going to be close.
Yeah.
If the Go Hawks do get the ball back, they will not have very much time at all to run a play. But if the Hawks can manage and pick up one more first down here, it's 2nd down and 9 for the Hawks when we come back here out of this Waverly-Shell Rock timeout. And the Hawks.
Man, Jamie, you just talked about perseverance tonight. The Hawks, that first half was a little bit of a struggle. They couldn't really get anything going offensively. Shut out in the first half, but they persevered. They stuck to what they do, run the ball well, got the passing game going, and things just started opening up. So, man, what a great second half by the Delaware Hawks.
The Hawks tied the game to start the third quarter. Waverly went right back down and scored, but you talked about it, perseverance. 2nd down and 9. The Hawks are out of the timeout here. Casey under center will hand off to Curley right up the gut, and Curley sneaks through down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 4 upcoming for the Hawks. And now the 25-second clock will start, so they're going to have it with about 25 seconds. The Hawks get a first down. It is over, and I think the Hawks are going to 15 seconds. It's going to be right there.
Enough. I like what they're doing. They're just going to maybe just kneel it. Don't even risk.
They're going to take a knee, and you can actually you could run around for the time that it's going to take here on 4th down as Nick Casey takes a knee with 30 seconds remaining. And because it's a playoff game, the officials they're going to start it a little bit early. And it looks like they will not have to run another play. The Hawks are going to win this one tonight, 20-13. After the Go Hawks came in here to Brownfield last year and defeated the Hawks 28-14. Most of the Hawks remember. The Hawks ran another play. The Hawks ran another play, and they're going to turn it over on downs. The Hawks offense thought that they had to run another play, and they ran it. And they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock. The Hawks didn't have to run a play, but they did. And now the Go Hawks are going to get the ball back for one play with 2 seconds remaining. Should just be 2 seconds, correct? I believe they got 20 seconds on the clock. Should just be 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They didn't have to run a play. Like I said, they didn't have to run a play, but they did. 2.8. So they're going to put 2.8 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure if they can put 2.8. That looks like 28. Either way, it's going to be one play for the Go-Hawks. They have it 1st and 10 at the West Delaware 36-yard line. And they're going to run it down. They got to try to get it. I don't think they can go down. I don't think they can get 0.8 seconds. But
not that it's going to matter.
There it is, 2.8. 2.8 seconds left on the clock. The Go-Hawks will have time for one more desperation. And Coach Wink wants a timeout. Coach Wink is going to take a timeout, and in this situation...
I don't blame him. That's a good call.
In this situation, you
be sure.
Don't hold anything back. So with 2 seconds left to go in this ballgame, the Hawks take a timeout, leading 20-13. The Go-Hawks will have one chance for a desperation throw. And hopefully the Hawks defense can come up with a knockdown and take this thing in and take the win here tonight, because what a game this has been between these two teams.
Well, it's just been, they've been trading. They traded punch after punch for, 47 minutes and 58 seconds here. And so it's like, let's get it, finish it off here if you're a Hawk fan, and let's move on to the next round. But this has been everything that you thought it would be, Jamie, when you talked about first round games and the billing of this being one of the best, if not the best, and definitely in Class 3A, and it certainly lived up to the hype.
Well, the winner of this will take on Solon, who defeated Decorah 34-2 tonight in Solon. The Hawks need one more play here, and I would say they've got the hands team out on the field now, as they've got 4 guys up on the line to the Hawks. Everybody else is split out in coverage. 5 wide receivers for the Go-Hawks. Belke looks to pass. He's rolling back, stands back at his own 24, and he's going to get sacked. That's going to do it. The Hawks are going to win the game. Harrison Goebel sacks Luke Belke, and the Hawks hang on to win 20-13 on a great football game here tonight from Brown Field, in a game that lasted 2 hours and 19 minutes. Wow.
And the Hawks did all 2 hours and 19 minutes of it, Jamie.
Absolutely. Well, stay tuned. We're going to catch our breath. Stay tuned for the Okoboji Grill postgame show as it comes your way next, right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, the
James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
And welcome back into the Okoboji Grill post-game show, brought to you by Okoboji Grill in Independence. If you're looking for great food and a unique atmosphere, then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet. As we're joined by the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Doug Winkowicz. Coach, what a thrilling game that was. Your guys, Aaron mentioned, you guys battled back, and just perseverance in that game. After being down 7-0 at halftime, you came right back out and scored to start the second half. That was a great effort by your kids.
I tell you what, it really was, Jamie. I couldn't be more proud of this moment. So excited for these guys. It's a great time of year. There's only 8 teams left. And you know what? We talked at halftime. We had what we wanted. We knew we had a little bit of this and that. We just had to execute. Unfortunately, should have been 7-7.5, but we overcame that. Really, really proud of these guys.
Well, Coach Coates did it again defensively. He had a great scheme set up against the big guy. You know, Santiama ran hard against you guys last year. He's hard to bring down. This year, your guys did a great job of just bottling him up.
You know, him and I were talking about that this afternoon. I said, I think this is one of the best game plans that he's brought. So excited for our defense and the way they played, and we had to keep that quarterback in check. They had the one big play, but really, really pleased with the way our defense played tonight.
Well, now you get another week to prepare for Solon and get back for another game as they defeated Decorah tonight. But a team you're familiar with. You've played them the last few years, and it's a team you're just going to have to get ready for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a situation where we're going to enjoy this, and we're going to get right back to work as soon as we get to the office, probably.
All right, Wink, thanks for joining us. Congrats on the win tonight.
Coach. Thanks, guys.
As West Delaware head coach Doug Winkowicz here on the post game, as the Hawks victorious tonight, 20-13. As the West Delaware team down there, they huddled right after Coach Wink got done with them, and they're still huddled up. As I tell you what, you want to see an eruption come here pretty soon, Bill. As Tim Felderman has yet to let the student section go onto the field, and I almost wonder if the Hawks are staying huddled up, waiting for showing respect to the Go Hawks, who are still on the field, high-fiving each other and kind of doing their thing. The Hawks showing respect for them and not letting the student section has not come out yet, as they're still waiting. Coach Tim Felderman to let them go, kind of releasing the hounds, if you want to call it. But Bill, what a second half by that Hawk team in all sides of the field.
Yeah, I guess I'll listen to you guys here now. Listen to all these coaches talk down here. It's just incredible second half there. And man, I'm going to tell you, if there's ever adjustments at halftime that were done, they were done here tonight. The first half there, they got that drive fumbled in the end zone. Then they really couldn't get a lot of stuff going. Waverly did a nice job of kind of thwarting us a little bit. But they talked at halftime, we're just one block off. We're just a half a step slow from cracking some stuff. And, boy, that second half they did is they had about 280 yards of offense that second half. And, give it to that offense in the second half, give it to the defense in the whole entire game. If you'd have told me at the beginning of the night that you're going to hold a team that averages almost 400 yards to 231, that game shouldn't have been that close, probably. Right, but what an outstanding effort here tonight. It's just incredible. The coaches are so excited. The kids are happy. finally let the other kids out here now.
Don't get run over
out here.
Don't get run over, Bill.
I'm going to have to keep moving though, because pretty soon they're going to head that way. It'll be right. I'll be in the way, so I'll keep moving down here.
Well, the Hawks know who they're going to play next week, but you mentioned a great defensive effort, and Coach Wink, I'm sure you just heard him say that's one of the best defensive game plans that Coates's ever brought, and I tell you what an effort by those kids.
Oh, Coates's a genius. He comes up with all this stuff, and sometimes it's kind of exotic, like you draw it out in the sand, and he just figures it out, and he does it, and the kids just come, they talk all week long, execute. It was written on the board in the locker room, execute. And boy, did these kids come out and do that tonight. Woo! Just really a tremendous job, that, a year ago we were feeling pretty bad right now, and tonight we get the flip side of that, and, man, it's good to win on Brown Field.
Oh, isn't it, though? I tell you what, you mentioned in the pregame that sour taste in their mouth after last year. That sour taste it turned very fruitful here today against the Go Hawks. Now you get ready for Solon, and you got a whole week to turn around. And that's the good part about this new playoff system is you do have a week to get to the next game. And we already know it's going to be the Solon Spartans and Coach Kevin Miller and the Spartans. Not sure yet where that game will be, but I would assume probably at Solon. I don't know. I would assume the 9-0 or the 10-0 would get it. Any ideas on that?
I think you're probably right, but it doesn't make any difference. Solon's going to be just as big a opportunity for the Hawks as Waverly-Shell Rock here tonight was. Everybody keeps talking Xavier, and Waverly gave Xavier a heck of a battle. So that just lets you know when these Hawks, come out and execute and put their mind to what they want to do. They're capable of beating anybody on a given night, and they sure showed that here tonight.
Absolutely. Well, a quick update for you. The Dodgers are now trailing 5-1 in the bottom of the fifth inning. So,
so you still got another hour and 45 minutes to go yet.
I tell you what, you might get home in time to watch the rest of that game.
Oh, no, I won't.
Even after Wink.
I won't. I will not be home that early. I will promise you that.
This is probably the one and only time. This feeling right now is probably the only time where Bill's probably like, you know what, I'm okay with it because the Hawks get the big win tonight. And you're probably all right with it.
I am. If the Dodgers lose, they still got more games to go.
Yep.
We lose tonight, we don't. We're done. Exactly. But we got another game. We get another week, and man, there's everybody down there so excited. It's just. You like winning during the regular season, but, man, when you get in postseason, woo, they're even double big, Oh, it's awesome.
A wide range of emotions for Bill this week as the Dolphins lost last night. The Hawks win tonight. I think so. And now the Dodgers losing as well. Well, let's get our picks out of the way as the rain is starting to come down again out there. We'll get Bill out of there. Swish went 28-13. Hawkeyes over the Golden Gophers. Aaron, you get to go first because you won last week with by picking Northwestern to win that game.
I think the Hawks are going to win. I just am like very gun shy on that offense right now. So I think the Hawks are going to win. I'm going to take them to win 20-3.
20-3. So that's a total of 23 points. That's pretty simple. And I think, let's see, did I win before Bill? I don't think Have I won ever? No, I think Bill's next. I haven't won in a long time.
It's sad when
I've won since 1972.
I haven't won in a long time either.
23, that's pretty low.
23 and 41 is what you've got.
John's got 41.
Yep.
Oh. Dude, 20-14.
20-14. So 34 points. Wow. 23, 34, and 41. Now, what do I do?
I'll box somebody. Who you boxing?
You can't box anybody. I mean, it's 41, so I'm going to go.
Hesitated there.
I'm going to go 35 to 7. I'm going 42. I'm just going to take the high. That's what I'm going to do to get out of here. I'm going to go high this week. I tried low last week. The Hawkeyes didn't even win, so it didn't matter. But Bill, we'll talk to you next week. Anytime we get to say that in the postseason is pretty awesome. So great job tonight. We'll talk to you next week.
We love playing in November.
Amen.
November football next Friday. As hopefully it warms up a little more than what it was.
Who cares? As long as it stays dry.
Yeah, there you go. We'll talk to you next week, buddy boy.
You betcha. Nice job, guys.
Bill Logan down on the sideline tonight and every night for West Delaware football as end of the fifth inning now. Astros leading the Dodgers 5-1. As we take a quick look at the scoreboard, we've got John Swisher waiting on hold for us tonight as Solon defeats Decorah tonight 34-2. St. Ansgar defeats East Buchanan 33-17. It was Gladbrook Rhinebeck over Wapsie Valley 14-0. And Union LaPorte City over Appleton Parkersburg 42-0 in that game. Will save the Cascade score for John Swisher. In the fourth quarter, Mount Vernon leading Centerville 28-10, and Cedar Rapids Xavier in the fourth quarter leads 43-10. So the Hawks will take on the Solon Spartans next week. We'll stay tuned to KMCH tomorrow. You'll find out where that game is going to be played. So that is going to do it for the Okoboji Grill postgame show, brought to you by Okoboji Grill in Independence. If you're looking for great food and a unique atmosphere, then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet. Well, that's going to do it for us here. I'd like to thank the sponsors of West Delaware football on KMCH. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. So we encourage you to get out there and please shop locally. I want to thank KMCH News Director Janelle Tucker for running the board for us this evening. And most of all, thank you, the listeners. For my partners, Aaron Pleen and Bill Logan, this is Jamie Vasky saying good night from Brownfield in Manchester, where once again the final, the West Delaware Hawks 20 and the Waverly-Shell Rock Go Hawks 13. You've been listening to West Delaware football on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH. Stay tuned for this week's Area Online and Playback Game of the Week as East Buchanan is at St. Ansgar with Northland head coach Jared Collum and Kevin Shookman. But first, here's John Swisher with a recap, and have a good night, everybody.
Thank you very much, Jamie Vasky from Cascade High School football field. The Cougars get the victory here tonight, beating West Liberty 49-21. Second-ranked Cascade in Class 2A improves their record to 10-0, best in school history, as they dominated on the ground. 7 rushing touchdowns for the Cougars tonight as they move on to second-round play next Friday night. They'll host again, and they'll host a familiar district foe, Class 2A District 4 opponent, Union, their Week 9 opponent, who they beat 28-21 last week here in Cascade, as Union beat Appleton Parkersburg 42-0 tonight. So the Cascade hosting AP next Friday night. We'll have the coverage for you as our area online and playback game of the night next Friday night, as two area teams moving on, Cascade and West Delaware, on this Friday night. Cascade gets their 5th playoff win since 1986, and now 5-10 in their 10th playoff appearances. That does it from Cascade High School football field. John Swisher reporting, KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos and